Yo, it's your boy Dave East, man.
This is Karen Civil.
Really speaking.
In Philly.
Hottest podcast in Philly, man.
You know, they the Lick Kings.
Shout out to my niggas literally speaking out of Philly. These niggas some young balls on the come up. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Dawn J. Hawkins, aka Rain and St. Patrick from Power.
Yeah. Lick Kings in the building, baby. Shout out Lick Kings.
Quincy Harris, media expert. Literally speaking, I'm speaking. You need to check out the podcast, man.
Let's give a shout out to the Lick Kings podcast.
It's these three.
The hottest podcast, Lick Kings, you feel me?
Swallow 267. I'm standing right here with Literally Speaking, man. The Lick Kings, these young cats, everywhere I go, they there, man. They doing their thing. I'm Wallow 267 once again, Lick Kings, and it's just like that.
I'm on my way, won't be too long, I know where you stay. Temperature rising like a sauna, you made me wanna blow past all these red lights, just give me the green light. Is you too busy for me now? Do you got a girl up in your house? Is the key still under the mat? I don't even go around the back. I don't know when I'll be here again, so let's make the best of it. What you wanna do? I'm in your city for the day. Tell me you gon' make a way. Come and spend some time with me. That's all I want. Is you gonna do to me what you said that it's gon' be? Baby, I'm in your city tonight. Tonight. I'm in your city tonight. Tonight. For a good time, we can go out and chill up on a rooftop. After take me home and give me all you got. Make the neighbors eavesdrop like now they know what's up, up. Is that okay? You're at the top of my list, baby. What's the play? Really wanna know what's the deal? You know I'm feeling away. I'm like 30 away. Tell me what to do. I'm about to be at your place. I'm in your city for the day. Tell me you gon' make a way. Come and spend some time with me. That's all I want. Is you gonna do to me what you said that it's gon' be? Baby, I'm in your city tonight. Tonight. I'm in your city tonight.
We in the fucking building. We in the building. We in the building. Jada Lee.
I'm in your city tonight.
And that's how you start the fucking episode off. Jada Lee, in your city. She's in the building. We in the building. You already know what it is. You got your boy, Boosie 152, East Baltimore, what up? Lafayette, what up? Harford Road, what up? North Avenue, what up? Landville, what up? Spring Street, what up? This time hollering out my middle school. Lombard, what up, yo?
I was about to say, land who?
Hold on, Lombard,
Land
what
of the
up?
free.
Dunbar, we ain't fuck with y'all. Y'all already knew what it was. We seen y'all up the street. So every time y'all came down the block, y'all already knew what it was when we was getting on the bus. But I'm back. And I got more people in the building with me this week.
Same niggas.
Yo, look, you said more people with you.
Well, you know what they with us.
Damn. Yo, watch your man. Watch your man.
You know how he is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Watch your man.
Listen, but need no introduction, but I'm still going to introduce myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm that guy that stay fly with two Y's, because I'm two Y's and I'm still that guy. Whatchamacallit, call it coking. Back in the building, stay in the building. You know what I'm saying? Back on my perfect attendance shit. You feel me?
You can't be back on perfect attendance.
Right.
Once you the miss, it's over. That shit is over.
I
Marking
think you
period.
can.
So,
Like, you right.
the attendance start change every quarter.
Huh?
Because we in the second quarter.
Yeah. You see what I'm
Damn.
saying?
I
We
thought
on
it was for the
230.
year though.
I mean, it's every 10 episodes.
Okay.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
You think you smooth with that watch you got on there? Like, what kind of watch is that?
Yo, man, chill. You know what I mean?
See the
I
face
got
on
this
that,
from. I got it from geometry class. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit look like it.
You know what I'm saying? What's
Time don't change.
I mean,
Look, yo.
time just flies.
Yo, it just flies. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Come on.
That's it.
He threw that hoop.
But you already know it's your boy NABH Band from the most infamous group. What it do?
And I'm quite sure if you don't know, you should know. We got the original Mr. Lick King himself in the building.
A very familiar voice.
You know what I'm saying?
Now a very familiar face.
Yeah, right.
Because his face has been seen in other places.
I think he might be a little bit more infamous than you know what I mean. No. We got the infamous, and then you have infamous. So you know what I mean. Let me not put that out there. You got the infamous, and then you got infamous people. Like you know what I'm saying. You're infamous. You know what I'm saying. You're part of the infamous club.
Oh man, I take it. I take it from this club, man. I'm a familiar face. I'm not friendly. I'm family of the show. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was just on here like a couple months ago, so you know.
Right, I know. Right.
Every 25, you said every 10, every 25, I pop
Every
back
25,
in.
you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know
Every
what I mean?
25,
Gotta
I pop
pop
back in. Check on the family. You know what I'm saying?
See how we doing
I go by.
over there?
I go by time flies. You know, ain't too much change. Just a lot of moving around.
Heard.
But every now and again, I gotta check on my guys, man. Pop in, see what's up, talk some shit, refute some shit, argue some shit, debate
There
some
we
shit.
go. There we go.
You know?
There we go. And this week, man, we had a lot going on with all of us this weekend, man. I can't wait because normally when I do my check-in with the guys, y'all be on bullshit. So this week, how was y'all guys' weekend? How did things go? What did y'all do? Come on, Phyllis and Gunner. How is the health going? We ain't do a health check on you lately. Like, what's up, my
Cause
guy?
y'all don't give a fuck. It's all right. You know what I mean?
Yo, we do.
Listen,
Actually, we do.
Long for niggas show up, I'm healthy. You know what I mean, I'm above ground. I'm breathing. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all that matters with
Amen.
that. But you know, as far as the other thing you asked about, like the weekend and shit, you know, normally I don't do much, but you know, I had the privy of being invited out. Well, you know, semi-invited out to a album release. Well, not release, but listening.
Yes, listening
Preview.
session.
K-Dow, you know what I'm saying? Young Philly artist on the up and coming. Just array of talent, you know, actually just following some of her, just looking through some of her previous work or whatever like that, seeing that she's also did some video work with some other prominent artists. Yeah, but you know, it was a very cool, intimate event. You know, she you can tell she put a lot of passion into her project. It's called, hold on, what is it called? Call Me Now.
Now you gotta see me.
Now you see me. Yeah, now you see me.
Let me get it correct.
You know what I'm saying? Yes,
Now
now
you
see
gotta
me.
see me.
Now you gotta
Now
see me.
you gotta see me. Now you gotta see me. I was close. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I was doing the same thing last night, trying to figure out what songs was what, because you know what I mean. I like the project. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I like the project. Is 8 songs. 8 songs. The one I like the most. Let me check my notes. The ones I like the
check your
most.
notes.
Yes, please check your notes. Please
You know what
check
I'm
your
saying?
notes.
I appreciate the fact you was taking notes because there's a lot of irresponsibility going on yesterday.
Yeah,
I like
for
5% though.
For baddies only, yeah, 5% is a good joint too.
Yeah,
But for
yeah.
baddies only, I think
Production
that's
on
the
that
one
crazy.
that rings off like
Baddies only.
for baddies only.
Oh,
that
for baddies.
Come on,
that's
man.
the one.
That. Come on. It's for the. It's for. It's, look,
It's for the
it's
baddies.
right. It's in the name.
For
It's
the
a brand.
baddies,
It's a brand name. You know
Like
what I mean?
Pepsi,
Yes,
yeah. She definitely did her thing with that one. Also, she revealed some things that that's not going to be on this project, but just something that's in the arsenal of just the different genre of music that her talents can stretch into. So, you know, hopefully one day when we're able to have that sit down, just want to actually, you know, question her and kind of get some more insight on, you know, her thought process and some of the things that she chooses to like divvy into. But yeah, all in all, great project. Now You See Me. It'll be out April 17th. It's dropping on a Thursday next week. So
no, for sure. Also known as Big KD. Like you saying, man, she's a very talented artist from what have been seeing. I couldn't wait to speak to and talk to this young lady. It's one song that definitely stood out to me, even though I wasn't there, that I've been checking out with her has been the Rock song, and I can't wait to really deep dive into that with her whenever we do get a chance to speak with this lady. But
she revealed 3.
Look at that. I didn't even look at that.
She got 3 in the tuck. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you make songs for the culture,
right?
But some songs will be the ones that transcend you into a different space.
Yeah, get out your comfort zone a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? And what I like about her divvying into that rock atmosphere is that it don't sound forced. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people try to do certain things to test the limits because they feel like, oh, well, niggas ain't doing this. Which true, niggas ain't. But you don't divvy into a lane just because you want to be the nigga in that lane. She's divvying into a lane that, like, yo, she actually sounds good and she's comfortable in that lane. And in some way, shape, or form, I'm not going to hold you. It kind of feels like, I feel like she should embrace it more. Now, she also revealed that none of those songs are going to be on this project, which I'm upset about. I feel like at least 2 of those songs should have been on this project.
Then. That's good then.
You know what I'm saying? But she said, hey, she going to surprise her fans with that or whatever the case may be. So, hey, I was privy to kind of hear that ahead of time. I wonder how she's going to do that rollout. So, like I said, one day when we're able to sit down with her, I definitely will want to ask, like, how does she plan on introducing that and in what way?
No, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Again, shout out to Big KD, man. I can't wait to have her on the pod. That's definitely going to be an epic interview. But also last night, man, over the weekend, me and Bam stepped out because we wasn't there for the listening party because, you know, we would have been there.
We're happy and we're
Yes.
singing and we're
Yes.
Y'all went out on the town.
Yes, we went out on the town and we went to AC to support another Philly native.
Okay.
Boots.
All right. I play football with a nigga named Boots.
What? Come on, man.
I played ball with the actual Boots.
Yes, I don't want to fuck his name up. What's his name?
Jerron Ennis.
Yes, because y'all know I am
Mr. Fuck It Up.
Mr. Fuck It Up.
But bro,
Yes.
you gotta own that shit. People be waiting
I don't
for that
know
shit
how
now.
to pronunciate.
But still, hold on. But certain people, I don't want to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fuck up that man because I don't want to run in the Boots in the streets.
Call you Mr.
Boots
P.
a cool guy, man. Boots a cool guy, bro.
All
You don't want to run
Very
through the
cool
streets.
This
No.
is what you gotta realize, motherfuckers.
But you was just talking about how you would trash Mike Tyson.
right a couple of weeks ago, like yo,
Now
man,
you
I-
on some real
I'm
humble
swinging.
shit.
You know what?
That might be
He
AI
seen
Mike Tyson.
firsthand, bro.
Hold
He seen firsthand.
Must be
He
AI
seen
Mike
first.
Tyson.
Look, yo.
talking about he talking
Must be
about
AI
yo,
Mike
if
Tyson.
Mike Tyson swing on me, you think I'm not gonna
Right.
swing back?
I'm gonna knock that nigga the
hope
fuck
not.
out.
I
Man,
never
ain't no
said.
hope.
You seen what Jake Paul did to
When?
him?
Oh, you gonna have the opportunity to.
I never said
You
I
said,
was
see what Jake
knocking-
Paul did to
I
him?
never
Imagine what
said-
I
be
do.
snoring through his teeth.
I
Wow.
never said I will knock him out. What I said was I will swing back. Whatever
swing-
form
oh, you
of
Win.
fashion.
Win.
How you gonna get a chance to
How?
is the point that we make.
Yo, don't worry, I'ma swing back.
You
That's all
gonna
that
do the
matters.
unconscious
That nigga-
swing back?
they gonna
But did I
punching at the
swing?
air.
Did I swing? That's what matters.
That don't count if you on the ground, nigga. It don't count when you on the
But
ground.
back to the shits, man.
All right, then.
Back to the shits, man. We was in AC last night to watch a wonderful fight, man. This guy Boots, man. He's coming up in the ranks, guys. Like this.
Coming up.
What I mean by coming up in the ranks as because he only like 20 fights in, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. I don't know.
I think Boots probably like 24.
No, I think he's
Yeah.
20. I think he's 20 fights in. If I'm not
He
mistaken,
had
20.
a few fights about that.
Yeah, a few fights about a 20.
Probably
Right,
like 24,
24, I think
25.
so.
You said that.
He announced last night how one of his first belts was just given to him. You know what I'm saying? Last night he really wanted to win the belt. and actually prove to people how good of
he
a
got
fighter
3
that
belts
he.
now.
Yeah, he got 3 belts now. That how good of a fighter he actually is. So that's what I'm trying to sit here and say that he coming up in the ranks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I understand, like, cause sometimes Bam,
A lot of
like to
headline
take me-
fighters don't want to fight him because
Like to take you for what you say.
it don't it don't
Being
it don't
literal, yeah,
it
for
don't
sure.
profit them enough.
Right. But now, the more that he's fighting and beating these people,
He got to build his name up.
yeah,
a
he's
little bit
building
more
his
here.
name. That's what I'm trying to get to. He's building his name up and his rank up. So now these people can't say them
He got
say
shit,
them
he
type
got
of
shit to
things.
stand on.
He got shit to stand. Oh, 34 fights. My bad.
That's
My-
lighter
that's
than,
shit.
That's heavier than
That,
24,
that's
25.
definitely heavier
That nigga
than.
can retire for real.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, not.
Well,
Niggas,
35 total fights.
niggas
34
niggas
wins,
retire after like
30
40,
KOs.
50 fights.
One no contest.
Last night was a KO.
Mm-hmm.
Finished him in the 6th round.
6, okay.
7th.
yeah, definitely. It was definitely the
Now you
Nigga,
could
They didn't
you
go.
was-
No, they
you was
didn't go
there?
until the 7th round.
technically
That's what I'm saying. Technically, it was the 6th
the 6th
round.
ended.
The
They were
sixth
going
ended,
into
though.
the
Yeah,
7th,
the 6th
and he
ended.
called it off.
Yeah, the 6th ended. The fight was
They
over.
called
I
it
mean,
in the 6th.
The 6th round ended. No,
But they called it in the 6th.
it wasn't the 6th. They rung the bell for the 6th round to
Sixth
be
is over.
over. When
Yes,
they was
the
about
sixth-
to come in
to
for
the
the
seventh,
7th,
and he called
he
it off.
said, "Nah, I'm cool."
Yeah, he threw
No
the towel
mas.
in. No mas.
So so they in the 7th round.
They never made it to the 7th round.
They didn't end it in the 6th neither.
So really, yeah, 6.5.
Right. The fuck, 6.5.
Well, they was right there. You know what I mean? The void century. You know what I mean? They in the void. They was right there in the void, man.
Okay.
And
They said during the commercial break.
right, you know what I mean? And throughout the fight, everybody was trying to sit here and say how Boots was playing with him throughout the fight.
Playing possum, that's what he do.
Playing possum. A lot of he was taking a lot of unnecessary punishment to the face that he should not have been taking last
Stanley
night.
Jonas was putting some shit on him though.
He was. But again, it was unnecessary. If Boots really wanted to,
from the fights that I've been privy to see, he does
Play around a lot.
play around a lot.
Play around a lot.
He plays
He's a
around
showman.
lot.
Yeah.
He's a showman. Yeah. Hey, that's the perfect word for him. He's a showman. He tries to show off. He does the whining and all this other stuff like that. He plays around. Yeah, I mean, almost do a form of drunken boxing. Reminds me of another boxer. I can't think of his name right now, so I'm not even going to mention him. But it's another boxer that's out here right now. That's a young boxer that kind of does some of the similar shit or whatever. But I don't think they're in the same weight class to ever meet.
but with all that being said, for me, if he's going to climb up in the ranks as we want him to be, and as he's pursuing to do, some of that got to stop. Because eventually you're going to run into the right person with doing all that showman shit, and a lot of the damage he was taking last night, the next person might knock his ass out. You know what I mean? So he just got to get better
All it takes
with
is
that.
one punch.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It takes nothing but one punch. And last night he was taking a few punches. You know what I mean? That he didn't need to take.
Ben Williker. That's the other guy that.
Oh
really,
yeah, I know you're talking about.
Ben Williker.
Light skinned slim boy.
Yeah.
He be on some.
He be
playing around.
throwing in the
drunk.
ring. He be dancing like he really be acting.
A lot
like
of the
That's that Muhammad Ali shit.
a lot of the undercards was good fights as well. Jerome Ford fight was a good fight. You know what I mean? That's one of the fights that I was actually looking forward to fight outside of the main fight.
Okay, Jerome Ford. Like what weight class is he?
I think he's the same class as
Same class as Jerome.
Yes. Bam, any notes from last night?
No, not really.
Any takeaways?
No, not too many takeaways. But what you was, off of what you was talking about. You know what I mean?
Was
No
Jerome
need
the
to
only
on it.
knockout?
No, it was some boy who got knocked down in the first round.
Damn.
Yeah, first
Yeah,
round.
one
It was
of the
first we
undercards.
walked
I
in.
forgot
yeah,
his
we
name.
walked
But I
in
ain't
on
gonna
that
hold you.
joint.
He
When I
came
looked
out.
at-
It was probably like 30 seconds, and that shit was over. Like it was. It was one of
Yeah,
them
you can
Kendrick
tell.
joints.
You can tell it felt like he dove.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that looked like one
Somebody
of the
sent the
dove
briefcase over to the locker room.
Real shit,
I
real
need you to
shit,
go
yo.
ahead, take that.
I need you to take that. That was one of the promoter fights right there. But one of the takeaways from last night, one of the major takeaways from last night was of me, Boosie, dropping the ball.
The fuck?
Y'all know, I'ma always,
man,
you know,
this
come on. This boy, what?
No,
I'ma
man,
I'ma
go ahead.
always.
Go ahead.
I'm what? What?
None,
man?
I ain't
What?
saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Do your thing. Go do your showmanship.
Do my showmanship.
Living your truth, man.
Yo, this is real truth right here, dog.
Truth.
Me thinking I'm Boosie. I'm gonna tell y'all how Boosie think he Boosie. He ain't Boosie.
Well, we know that because we got Boosie Badass.
And then we got Boosie 152.
We got this 152, 215.
You got
Trying to
Boosie
figure it out. He don't know if he's from Baltimore, Philly, Atlanta. You know what I mean? Lafayette and Hagen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Well, so last night, Philly was representing in the building last night, man. When I mean Philly was in the building,
as it should be.
Philly was in the building last night, and after we was exiting the building, and the lights come on, you start to see everyone that's in the building. Mm-hmm. And while we was exiting, we ran into a friend of the show.
Bumped into.
Yes, bump. I will say bump because the ran. Like we bumped into Tom. I promise you, man, an old friend of the show. It's crazy that you are here.
I was about to say Tom. I'm like, nigga.
No, damn right.
I was with you last night.
Right.
I turn to the left. I see a big hat, and when I see a big hat, it's only one person that wear big hats in Philly. I see Gilly.
Papoose? Oh. My bad.
Easy to block captain, man.
My bad. Yeah, we can name a couple.
We run into Gilly, bump into Gilly, but Gilly was being Gilly. All the fans was around Gilly. That was understandable. But I really wasn't expecting Gilly to really see Boosie and things like that. But it was one guy that I bumped into, and I was privy and thought he would know who Boosie is with the shades on. Without the shades, I just knew it's Boosie. You would know me, my guy.
Oh, that must have been Mr. 267 himself.
Mr. 267 himself, Mr. Wallow. I bumped into Wallow.
You know, them
and a lot was going on.
They got new money now. You know
yes,
what I mean?
A lot was going on, but I'm Boosie. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been faded dreams.
Sir,
Boosie Collins.
I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Yeah, yo, please.
What the fuck? Hold on, how the boy was? He's like, what the fuck?
But I blame it on the shades.
Elementary school.
I blame it on the shades. No, I blame it on the shades.
I don't know you, man.
And then he go like, no, fuck that, yo. No, fuck that. It ain't go exactly like how you trying to do it, yo. No. So we walking out. Again, let me paint the scene, yo. Again, let me paint the scene. Me and Bam walking out, we chilling. I got my shades on. I'm being Mr. Too Cool for school. You know what I'm saying? I'm boosting.
Too cool,
bro.
Too cool.
He was
Boosie.
too cool.
Told you he be moving like a rapper, bro.
And the fact that
like he a rapper.
Philly, we on top, nigga. Philly, we on top,
bro,
Philly.
Boosie been moving like this since niggas only had 3 listeners.
Bro.
Yo, chill, yo.
Bro.
They know who I am.
Yo, these niggas know who.
These niggas better know who he is.
14 subscribers, nigga. Why is you on top of the world like this? Like, nigga, it's 14 niggas.
Nah, they know.
They know. Yo, they know this my shit.
Who?
Look, so. Can I tell a story, man?
Go,
so look, yo. Me and Bam walking through. I'm too cool for school. We see Gilly to the left. Big hat. Everybody rushing Gilly. I say, I chuck the deuce to Gilly.
Nah, you ain't
Gilly.
chuck the deuce.
What?
You ain't chuck the deuce. You gonna tell it.
What you
tell the
Correct
story.
it, Bam.
You want to tell it? Tell the story.
Tell the real shit, right?
We was telling you want to tell it.
Yo.
You ain't chuck the fucking
right?
Deuce.
Right.
Two deuces? Hope you ain't do
What
double
happened,
deuce.
man?
What happened? He was with the bitches. So then he went. He gave him the bump. He said, "Yo, what's up?" He gave him the bump into and spent off. He realized it was like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" You know how he changed the energy and shit with the girl. Hey, then you see the ball come up. Yo, what's up? Changed his drawing on him. He hit him. What's up? He spent off him.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
Get out of here.
And the next thing you know, you see
This nigga trying to give me a
He
demo
spent
tape.
into Wallow, right?
Look,
And then you can continue.
Right.
I like your version.
He ain't trying to do.
Yeah, your
You went
version
in for the
sound
what's
your
up.
version
I like
sound
your
All
version.
right, I did, but my Chuck the Deuce was the what's up. You know what I mean? Like that's me saying what's up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
y'all
Chuck
get
the
the
Deuce-
drum.
Yeah,
Chuck
no,
the
the
Deuce
drum,
sound like he
yeah.
was far away. And
Yeah, no, he was
up. Nigga,
up
you was
close in
up close in person. Nigga, you shook the nigga hand.
Well, he ain't get that far.
Oh,
Hold on. Hold on.
It was
hold
the
on.
drum.
I could have shook
the
him, but I could have shook his hand though.
Yeah.
Don't make
Oh,
it
he
seem
hit
like
him with the
hold
COVID
on.
shit.
But his
Yeah.
defense. I mean, Gilly did was hugging the females and all that.
Yes,
so it was
everybody.
all
That's what I'm
in
saying.
the
All the
same
fans was
situation,
rushing
you feel
Gilly.
me?
You know what I mean? All the fans started rushing. They were like, "Oh, look at Gilly," because you know with the hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
big
then
Got to be the hat.
I spin off and like Bam C says, I see Wallow. I'm like, oh my man, Wallow.
Nigga,
Ain't nobody rushing him.
It's
Let's see
been
what's up.
been 14 years since this nigga seen you. You know what I mean?
I walk up on Wallow.
Like who?
I got the shades on. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I got my Rock Nation hat. But the hat to the back. Now, remind y'all, if the hat to the front, maybe should have been a little bit different. You know how I am. If my Rock Nation to the front, he seen the symbol. He'd have seen, you know what I mean? And maybe if the shades was off.
What did he say? Oh, you work for one of them?
He was like, this
I ain't gonna lie, the
nigga
paper
got
plane hats used to hold some weight back in like
then you-
2019.
Yeah, right.
2025.
Niggas was exclusive back then.
I don't know now. 2025 niggas like, I don't know.
Yo, chill.
It's a little questionable. It's a little questionable.
It
That
was
shit damn
exclusive
near like the
back
red
then.
cat.
Yeah.
So I walk up on Wallow. I said, yo, Wallow, what's up? Yo, it's Boosie. And now remind you, in the midst of that, literally, in the midst of that, I got the shades on. He say, we do a quick what's up, and then a bull, his man, I don't know, I'm gonna say publicist, I don't know. But a bull walked up and tried to redirect him somewhere else. So we really couldn't
Engage.
I ain't get a chance to take the shades off and say, yo, this is Lit King literally speaking, Boosie. Like,
That's
yeah,
what you
man.
gotta lead with.
Yeah, I didn't lead with none
You
of
gotta
that.
lead with the brand name, like Pepsi, nigga.
I thought Boosie was a
No.
brand name.
That's your
no,
problem.
no.
I mean,
Literally speaking,
not
it's
an
the brand
AC
name.
probably.
Literally
Definitely not an
speaking,
AC.
if you would have said,
You don't know how many AC boosies it is. So.
right? If you would have said, literally speaking, Lit Kings, he probably be like, oh shit. That's the reaction he was looking for.
It maybe would have
He would have been
triggered
like,
something.
Fuck Boosie, fuck. I know badass in here. This ain't that when this nigga light skin. Fuck. Boosie,
Gotta be the Philly one.
Boosie, it's not registering, bro. The fuck, you.
So yes,
That
I
shit
dropped
came
the
up as
ball
scam
on that
likely.
shit last night. Wallow didn't know me.
Hey,
Gilly
yo.
didn't know me. Didn't nobody fucking knew me last night. We walked past Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack don't know me.
My God.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Charlie Mack don't
Charlie
fucking
Mack
know.
meet too many people to know somebody. Like you gotta really like be in that nigga ear.
Man, never mind.
Tom trying to be
Yes,
humble.
man, but
Tom
yes.
trying to be humble to
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm not trying to be humble.
No.
I'm really not trying to be humble. But I just talked to Mac because y'all seen Will Smith was moving around, right? A couple weeks ago. Album just dropped. Shout out to Will Smith. And I see him moving around. I'm like, damn, you know, Mac, you know, Will Smith moving around. He come to every platform, but he ain't tapping in with the real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hit Mac. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Throw him through
right.
the. Mac like,
Yeah.
should have hit me a week earlier, bro. I would have. I'm like, come on, man. It's Will Smith, man.
But it is Will though. Like
I just feel like this is the best time to catch Will Smith because
this is the best time to catch him though.
because he trying to connect with all the creators.
This is the best time, but maybe to his defense, maybe a week early. Cause
No, for sure. I definitely could.
When is Will in Philly?
Will Smith is definitely a fucking gazillionaire. Like nigga, he definitely moves at his own fucking accord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
He not as tapped in as he should
He
be.
has shit lined up.
Definitely not.
He's not
So-
tapped in.
And I'm not sitting here saying that he do or don't.
Okay, I see what you did there.
But
I wasn't thinking it, but you know, it pays to be tapped in, man.
Real shit,
Pays to be
man.
tapped in.
Okay.
But no. But You mean to move along, man? To move along, to get into the shits, man. Get into the shits. After all our fucking weekends, a lot has happened throughout the week. A lot has happened throughout the weekend. A lot of fucking lists came out. And one of the lists that we always talk about a list.
One of the lists.
Lists.
It's just lists.
Well, a lot of other. All right.
It's how you saying it. It's lists.
Listen.
It's not an ES. It's just an S.
Let's get it going.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? You know what?
Toast the list.
That's why we love Boosie,
And
though,
then
man. Let it go.
There's a T in there.
Thank you.
Bound to give you one, bro.
Yo, maybe more than one.
Yo, listen.
More than
Thank you.
one.
Well,
You know, niggas be unisex.
well, one of the most lists that.
Mr. P, Mr.
Can I
Pronunciation.
get my shit right? Yo, y'all fucking me up, man. One of the lists that came out earlier in the week was the Billboard's top female rap list. Top female rap
You
list.
said Billboard.
Billboard.
Shout out to Philly.
I'm just mentally preparing myself. For
Okay,
the-
shout out
We
to
had
Philly.
we had Philly on there.
revealing of
Three
this.
Tom
Philly.
saying shout out to Philly. Hold on, we ain't even. All right, but no.
I'm just shouting out Philly.
So, I don't know if we're gonna go through the whole 25, but I'm a mention. I'm a bounce around, but give at least the top 10.
Okay.
Bounce around from some notables. Then we're gonna,
You're gonna
do
give
the whole
you're
top
gonna
10.
give, you're gonna
the
give
list
the
was
numbers,
big a
right?
little bit.
Oh, you seen
Number
this already.
25 though. Number 25 because we gotta say number
25.
25.
Philly. Shout out to Philly.
Because it's 25 people on the list.
Shout out
This
to
is
Philly.
this is
So you
25.
gonna skip around?
Skip
And then you
around,
gonna
but I'm gonna
top
do
10.
the last top 10. Do some notables. Number 25, wrapping it up as the best
And this is
female
what, of the
rapper
of the year, the
ever.
decade of just
Ever.
period.
This
Ever?
is Billboard's best female rappers of all time.
That's what it says.
That's what it
all
says.
time.
That's what it
Yeah,
says.
this is
Number
about to be
25. Number 25,
Shout out my dog.
friend of the show, Tierra Whack.
25
25 ever.
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 Ever?
Okay.
I ain't.
All right. I'm just. And I just want to hear the list.
What you hold on?
I just want to hear the list. 25.
Hold
Okay.
Shout out to my this Wack is
Shout
my
out to Wack.
very, very,
Shout out
very
to
Wack.
near and dear
Shout
to me.
out to Whack.
Shout
out
out
to
to Whack,
Tierra.
but I think that's
Tom.
Whack. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Oh,
Tierra.
so, all right. So you think
Higher?
Right.
I mean, I feel like
Did you read it under criteria?
talent wise, she should be higher.
There we go.
I don't know the
Talent-
criteria. Tom, if you know the criteria.
Yeah, I'm about to say talent.
It's a mixture of everything. Rapping ability,
Yeah,
Right.
sales,
I would imagine.
you know,
That's
all
why I
that-
said
all the things.
she don't sell like how she should. People don't really have an ear for their music like they should, whatever like that. And I like even when I see people like a Doechii that's like taking off right now, I'm like, yo, that's
When you mentioned Doechii.
Yo.
Funny you mentioned Doechii.
Damn.
I'm like,
So that's
they
he
have
higher
her-
than Wack. That's crazy.
They have her at
That's
24.
Whack. Because I think Doechii, even though Doechii is cool, she
crazy.
ain't gonna bar for with Whack, bro.
Well, a lot of rappers. Let me not just say women.
She ain't
Rappers
gonna-
aren't going bar for
Listen,
bar
I
with
fuck
Wack.
with Rhapsody.
Speaking
And
of Rhapsody.
she ain't going bar for bar
Yo,
with
speaking
Whack,
of
bro.
Rhapsody, they got her number 17.
That's crazy.
Damn.
We can
And they
just start
got
throwing
Whack-
them in. We can just just start throwing them at
And
this
they,
point.
and they
Go
got
ahead.
Whack behind Rhapsody and Doechii
Yes.
Well, if
because Doechii is a little bit more commercially accepted right now.
Yes, there you go.
Right
I get
now.
that. There you go.
Right
Doechii
now.
also
So-
just won Grammys.
Yeah, but that's recency biases.
Oh,
Like,
for
you
sure.
know what
I'm like, listen, I love Wack. That's
But
like, near and dear.
Wack hasn't. I feel like she hasn't crossed over to where as though she can be in.
that same commercial success.
Yeah, she hasn't had that commercial success.
But
right.
there's not. I can't name you 5 people
That's better than Wack,
so
bro. I
Well,
can't.
what about this young lady at number 23?
I know who it is, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and
Gangsta
cook.
Boo.
Nigga, what? Nigga,
You talking
what?
about 3 6
Can go
Mafia,
back
nigga?
to back,
Yes.
bar for bar with
Yes,
Wack?
yes,
Tierra?
yes.
Bro,
Yes,
stop
Hey,
it.
y'all
yo.
wasn't there.
Hey,
y'all
yo,
wasn't
you
there.
wild.
We was
Wow.
there,
Y'all,
nigga.
y'all wasn't there.
I definitely
We was
wasn't there.
there.
You
We
wasn't
was
there.
I wasn't
You
there.
wasn't there.
You're
You
wild.
wasn't there.
We was there
You
with
wasn't for the 3-6
we
Mafia
was
era.
there
You
with the
wasn't
baby
there.
bottles and the syrup and the baby bottles.
Gangsta
Nigga.
Boo?
We was there for all
Gangsta
that.
Boo, yes.
Gangsta who? Nigga.
Yo,
All
y'all
right,
gonna
yo.
stop with the disrespect, yo.
Hey,
Well,
yo.
number 21. What about this
Ain't
then?
better than
What
fucking
about
Wack.
this? Glow. Yo, Tom, don't
And where? What number? What number?
21.
You know I know.
21. They got Glow
They
at
got Glow at 20 fucking 1?
Higher?
Yeah, Glow.
I got
respectfully.
It might be recency bias, but you gonna name 21 shorties that is better than Glow?
All right, so if that's the case,
You think everybody in front of Glow?
You think Rhapsody better than Glow?
I don't know. I gotta
Rhapsody
hear.
better than Glow?
Fuck no.
'Cause
She had 17.
Because I know 18
She
gonna
had
fuck y'all up.
17.
I know
Come on, bro.
18 gonna fuck y'all up.
And what number was Doechii?
24.
24.
All right.
Well, if
She in front of
18, let's
Doechii.
just
I know
shoot-
18 gonna
let's
fuck
just
y'all
shoot the clip then. 18, Remy.
Remy at 18? Wildin', bro.
That's
That's why I say it's,
What do you mean
it's
wildin'?
Billboard.
All right, what do you mean wildin'? Wildin'
Remy is
good or
definitely
bad?
better than 18.
Higher than 18?
bro.
Okay, she's higher than
I'm not
18.
mad at that. 19 was who though?
19 was Lotto.
Lotto at 19?
That's too fucking high.
That's too high.
I don't know, yo. Lotto.
That's too fucking
Lotto.
high for
I
Big
feel like
Mama,
it's
bro.
perfect for Lotto.
Yo,
Lotto
Too
can
high
throw.
for Big
yo,
Mama.
Lotto, yo, for
Lotto
big,
can
big,
throw,
yo, yeah, Big
Big
Mom.
Mama.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Yo,
She had a
that's what
great
I'm
selling
saying.
album. great
Lotto
tour.
can
Bro.
throw, bro.
Tierra Whack is at fucking 25.
Well, how about this? Number
When you
15.
think of everything.
I know it is.
What about 15?
I'm not saying nothing.
You know what I mean? Tom took this picture with the stallion.
With Megan?
Yes,
At
I was
what-
mad
at
when I
what,
seen that picture.
at
I ain't even gonna lie,
15?
Tom. When I seen that
If
picture,
Meg is
I
at
was like,
15?
yo, how the fuck this nigga Tom
At
get the
15?
Meg the Stallion pic, yo?
Picture right here if y'all watching on YouTube. Right here. Here's where it's going to pop up right here.
This is where it pops up. Real shit, yo. This
I
is
mean,
where it
send
pops up.
it to the chat. We can make it pop
we
up.
gonna make it pop up. This is where it
We gonna
pops
make it
up.
pop
This is
up.
where it pops up.
So
Megan at 15, I ain't really
I
mad.
ain't really mad at it, but
I gotta hear the rest of the list,
everything,
yo.
everything considering.
Philly.
Megan throw, bro.
Philly next.
Philly
Meg
next.
can fucking
All right,
throw.
Philly next. Then number 14, Left Eye.
At 14?
I'm not going
Too high?
for it. I'm sorry.
Too high?
Too high,
Too
bro.
high.
I'm not going to
Left
lie.
Eye's too high, bro.
Left Eye passed
Left
too early.
Eye is not better than Tierra Whack as a rapper.
Bro, you got
As a
to.
female rapper?
Huh? So
Please tell me what
Scraggy?
Left Eye put out as a project to say she's a
Scraggy?
rapper.
Scraggy?
What rapper songs?
Bro,
This
yeah,
said-
he
Yo, the-
gonna
the-
go-
You not
this-
know? You know
leave
this
the
Left Eye's
Cavassier
influence?
alone, bro. Leave the
Left
the
Eye's
Cavassier
influence
alone.
alone.
Left Eye influence? Please tell me the Left Eye rap song.
Bro,
Please tell me. I'm asking
Bro.
y'all. Can y'all give me the project?
Left Eye
'Cause
wasn't
did
a
I miss
solo
it?
rapper, so it was
Did I
hard to
miss it?
gauge her
Right.
on a solo
Real rap.
trajectory.
She got
But
like
so
one
if that's
little-
the case,
Or-
this list says
girl, you know what's
this says
Come on, man.
Billboard ranks best female rap of all time rappers.
Left Eye deserves to
Bro.
be in the top 15.
Her flow was impeccable.
Exactly.
Her
Influence.
fucking lyricism was
Influence.
impeccable.
Yeah.
And she was getting on commercially hit songs.
Influence. And
So,
one of the greatest,
I-
one of the greatest groups of all time.
Come on, bro.
That was her.
Come on, bro.
Number 13, Trina.
Perfect. I have no
baddest.
argument.
13?
I have no
The
argument there.
baddest bitch.
I ain't even gonna hold
I have
you.
no argument
Hey,
for
yo,
Trina.
as I got older, I realized she
I
really
do.
wasn't the baddest, but she was alright.
She was
She
cool.
was cool.
No, Trina.
all that
She
matters,
was
all that
cool.
matters is that she was the baddest when she was saying it.
No,
Yeah.
Trina was the baddest at the moment.
We was probably too
I don't
young to
think-
really.
I don't think
At
she
the
was the
moment,
baddest
she
bitch.
was
too
the
young.
baddest.
Young, that's what when I was young,
We
I
was
thought
too
she
young to
was.
really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
nah,
no,
she
no.
At that, no,
wasn't.
please, at
I
that
was
moment,
old
who
enough
was
to
better
know.
than Trina at the
I
moment?
can name a lot of. I can name a
At
lot.
the moment while
Name
Trina
a lot.
was hot.
When she was saying she was the baddest.
Melissa Ford. Are we talking rappers?
We talking about
Oh,
rappers. Come on,
rappers.
not no video
Okay,
vixens.
my bad.
Video
Come on,
vixens
that's
is different.
cheating. Yeah, that's different.
Eve. You can't tell me Eve don't look better than fucking. I'm not trying to hear.
Shout out to all the women in the world.
Look, I love Eve.
Kim.
Philly.
Kim pre-surgery, like, well, only minimal surgery, Kim. Only minimal surgery, Kim.
Number 12, the Brat.
Perfect spot for Brett. Shout out to Brett.
12. All right,
I
that's
think
cool.
that was a perfect spot. I
That's
ain't gonna lie.
cool.
Out of
Just outside
everybody,
the top
That's
10.
cool.
out of all names, right?
Right.
Just outside the top
Just
10.
outside the top
But
10.
Her
respectable
rapping ability,
enough.
yes,
Yeah.
respectable
But
enough.
I think Trina should be in the top 10.
Number
I ain't gonna hold
11.
I'm not mad at that.
Number
you. I
11.
think Trina should
I
be
know
in the
it is.
top 10.
If Trina is 13, the Brat is 12. Number 11 is my baby, my Dominican
Cardi.
Cardi.
Cardi is number what?
11.
11.
Did Cardi even write her own shit?
Yes, she write her bars,
bro. We don't.
All of that is
weigh
speculation.
Women.
All of that is
artists on the
speculation.
same scale.
All of that speculation. Let's not even take that to account. Cardi B has done enough with one album.
Yeah,
and
Cardi
and
hot. Cardi
songs
fire.
That I have Cardi in my personal top 5 ever.
Yeah,
Women rappers.
Cardi fire. I
So
ain't
her
gonna
being
lie.
11, I had a little bit of
every time Cardi drop,
pushback, but I'm not mad at Cardi being
it's
11.
Some hot shit.
I'm not mad at Cardi being 11, but
Cardi
me personally, I
Cardi
think Cardi's
like-
top 5 ever
Cardi
because
like Kendrick.
she has a diamond album.
She like what?
As far as like mastering the art of silence, right? How they drop one every century
And go ahead, go away.
Yeah, go away. So that way, when they drop again, it's so like everybody anticipated so much because they waited so
like
long.
one hard verse every 30 months or so.
She.
So that's all it is. It's like, yo, she had her last album was hot. Yeah, 10 years ago. It was. You right. We still waiting.
True.
So they smart. They know what they
Cardi
doing.
has still been releasing shit in the meantime.
WAP wasn't on the album. What's the name? Bongos, which didn't really get critically acclaimed. wasn't on
Bongos
the
didn't
album.
really do what it's supposed
It was
to
okay.
do. It was okay, but it didn't do that. I think
Her verses
It's
on
hard.
the
It's
hot
hard to
Bongos-
follow up WAP. It's hard to follow up that.
Yeah, I think Bongos was what really stumbled her. Like she was
Because
getting
you
ready.
got Meg and Cardi again.
Yeah.
After what they already did. That's like why she won't follow up. Not to say she won't follow up, but why she hasn't followed up with her second album, because it's like my first album went diamond. How do I follow that up? I have
And
to match
she knows
that.
it's going to be criticism.
the-
and she knows
I
it's
have
going
to
to be
match that.
criticism.
Lauryn Hill
And I don't think
effect.
she can handle it.
I
I don't think she
gotta
can
match
handle
that.
the criticism
That's
as
the
well.
that's the Lauryn Hill effect. Like, because Lauryn Hill, you know, she only did Miseducation,
And then that was it.
And
Nigga,
she's
it's
still
hard- it's
living
hard-
off of that one album.
It's hard to top that.
It's hard to. It's hard.
But this is with the thing. You're in competition with yourself, but this is the thing. Just because you can't beat yourself don't mean that you need to cheat yourself.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? You have fans that's out here that's anticipating your music.
Maybe
and
they're not cheating themselves and their legacy by doing that. Maybe they're doing it, you know, what they need to do.
To me, like, your legacy is
It's
always
not what you did for me, is what you do for me now.
Let's
right?
start
So
getting
you
to
can-
the-
if you're not staying on pace with the
I feel
same
like
shit,
Cardi
you
should
can
be
start
higher,
to
though.
tarnish it a
I
little
feel
bit.
like Cardi
Well,
should
let's
be
start
higher.
getting to the real
She has
shit,
a
man.
classic
Real
album.
shit, top 10.
And if you name anybody in the top 10 that don't have a classic album,
Well, we about to name them. Foxy Brown.
Deservedly.
okay,
At
she
what?
in the top 10.
10.
She at
Number
10?
9, Eve.
I gotta hear the rush.
Number 8, Gunna, your favorite. The one you cape for. Nobody else. Your most hated, but your most favorite.
Sexy?
Roxy.
Sexy ain't nowhere near his top.
Who,
10.
I'm
Reynolds?
just saying, he was talking
No.
about who he cape for.
Roxy.
Shantae.
Yes.
Shantae.
I
Roxy.
cape for her?
Yes, you cape for her.
Nigga, when?
That's too high for me. I can't name. I'm
That's
personally.
too high for Roxanne.
I don't even know
That's
no Roxanne songs.
You cape for Roxanne.
So,
I think
Roxanne shouldn't be in front of Eve.
yeah.
Roxanne should definitely not be in front of Eve.
Roxanne shouldn't be in front of none of these.
Number
people.
7,
Who
Salt
the
and
hell
Pepper.
is Roxanne?
How can you? It's nostalgic purposes.
Number 6, MC Light.
Okay, voice of BT.
MC like
Number 5,
Queen
Queen
Latifah.
Latifah.
Queen Latifah. Cool.
King
Number
Latifah.
4, Little Kim.
Perfect. I would have Kim second for me,
Can't
but
wait
Okay,
to
so
see
who's
who
the
number
top
one.
three?
you know the top
3,
three. You know who number one
Lauryn
is.
Hill.
Okay.
No
2.
objection. Number 2, I ain't gonna lie, I love
Yes.
the respect. I
Deservedly
love the
so.
respect. Deservingly.
Nicki.
Deservingly so.
Who, nigga?
Missy.
Missy?
Nah, I can't co-sign that. Missy is not a fucking rapper, bro.
What?
Everybody keeps saying that's everybody argument.
She's
Yeah.
not
What?
a fucking
Everybody
rapper.
Missy
argument
is
is
not
give me
a
some
rapper?
Give
Not
me
a
some
fucking
bars.
rapper, bro.
Everybody
Missy
argument,
is
give me
not
some
a
bars.
rapper?
She's not a
What
rapper,
is she then?
bro.
Oh, Nicki
She's
must,
artist.
Nicki must be number
She's
one.
an artist.
For sure. Yeah, no disputing that.
She's a rapper.
She's not a rapper.
Yeah, she's
bro.
definitely an artist.
She's an artist, bro. She
raps on the songs that has her at the spot.
she has rapped here and there, but bro, she sings a lot, bro. She does like a lot of pop shit. Like
I don't think I ever heard
that
Missy.
shit.
I never heard
Don't
Missy sing in my
fuck.
life.
But
What?
maybe she harmonized.
So who? J. Cole songs. J. Cole song.
That's one song.
Come on,
On
bro.
the-
She sings on more than that though. Like she sings on other songs,
She a
bro.
good
I just can't think of it
harmonizer.
right now.
She a good harmonizer.
No, she sings, bro. She sings a lot.
Number 1,
Of course.
And come on, and
no argument there.
I wanted to congratulate this lady.
Hold on. Y'all trying to skip over this shit. Lyrically, we gonna put "I Can't Stand the Rain" over fucking
bars.
Anything. I Can't Stand the Rain over fucking shit that Kim did, over shit that fucking Trina did, over shit that fucking. Come on, stop it, bro.
She's definitely higher than Trina. Kim, I'm not mad at the argument.
I'm not mad at the argument.
Kim, I'm never mad at the argument for Kim.
You can argue Kim. My thing is this, right?
You can argue Kim being second, but third.
What is the list called?
Top 25 greatest.
Greatest what?
Female rappers.
So yes,
by
Missy Elliott as an icon. Yes, but if I just put her as a rapper alone, bro, she can't stand the line with some of these shit.
A lot of people can't match Missy's discography, so that alone catapults her in the
that's
top
what
3.
I'm saying. But that's not a rapper's discography, though, bro.
But they're taking into account everything.
I think,
but you can't take into account everything when that shit doesn't fit in the category.
But you did that for fucking Left Eye. You
literally just did that for Left Eye,
bro. No. Again, I asked you to pull up the fucking song she was rapping on.
She rapped on every fucking TLC song,
nah,
nigga.
She was fucking singing.
Bro, she rapped. She did background vocals.
I don't remember.
Other than that, she put a verse.
I don't remember that shit.
Don't go chase the waterfalls.
You ain't gonna take away Missy's shit, but you want to stand on fucking Left Eye.
Don't make me sit over here.
But you want to
Left
stand
Eye
on
was
Left
only
Eye.
14 though.
You want to stand on Left, huh?
She was only 14. That's not
who?
Left Eye. She was 14 on the list, right?
Bro,
yeah, but I'm saying he trying to take away Missy though. That's all I'm saying. The shit he trying to take away from Missy is the same shit that Left Eye was doing though.
Missy, do she deserve to be on the list? Yes.
Okay.
As a rapper,
all right. That
if
high.
if I'm just using what they're saying, if they say top 10, if they say top 25 female artists of all time, hell yeah, that spot's deserving. So fact, I would even challenge her for number 1 if it's a top female artist.
I don't think there's no dispute
if
for her
it's
to be number 1.
What, Missy?
As far as producing.
Yeah, fucking real. But as a rapper, purely as a rapper, and with all her shit combined, fuck no, bro.
Well, number 1, Uno Numo.
Yeah, with no
Big
doubt
dog.
about that. Well, deservedly so.
I wish I can congratulate this lady, but she
got
still
you
got me blocked.
Yeah.
Dang.
Shout out
Nick,
to the
what
one
did
and
you
only
do to get blocked?
Nicki Minaj.
Okay, Pink
Hey,
Friday.
man, I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, Tom, I don't think Tom can get me out of that one. You know what I mean? I don't think Tom can get me unblocked, man.
So,
cause I stand with the city. That's why.
I don't even remember. I know it was a long time ago though.
I stand with the city, and I stand with my man Meek, and that's what's going on around here, man.
Blocked too.
Yeah, Meek is probably definitely blocked.
All right.
Me and Meek blocked, so
Wait,
I'm good with
y'all
that.
on the same block.
Before y'all move on with the list though, can everybody get a personal top 5 though?
Personal top 5?
Yeah.
A personal top 5.
Damn. Kim, Nicki.
I'm not in order. Start at 5.
All right, in order. Shit. All right, in order. My personal top 5. I will say Kim first. Then, if it's my personal.
At first, number 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Kim is first. Nicki, Cardi. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I'm loving Glow right now. Yo, Glow is up in there, yo. Glow is up in
top 5 ever.
Yes.
Right now, like she.
You could call it recency bias.
Yeah, recency bias, whatever. I can see the future. Glow is gonna fucking be there, bro.
Glow
like
has something.
She
that's
has it, bro. She has it, bro. Like
she's
Glow
doing
has
what
it.
we wish Cardi would have done.
Yeah, bro. Like Glow has it, bro. You know what Glow needs to do?
Glow has more than one project out too.
Crossover.
She need that one crossover. Like songs that Lotto had. Lotto has a crossover, but she just still not for me. Like I fuck with Lotto. Like I fuck with
Lotto
Big Mama.
need to go hit
but
that
Glow
Lotto
just
race.
had something else that just.
It's easier to do when your first hit is a crossover hit.
Because
then you could go cater back to your demographic. You know what I'm saying?
And then to round it off, I can't even lie, man. Like Lauryn Hill, man. Like Lauryn Hill is definitely in there.
Overhyped. I ain't
Lauryn is in there, man.
I love Lauryn.
Lauren's overhyped.
Lauryn is in there,
Love
bro.
Lauryn.
You ever been
but
to a
she
Lauryn
overhyped,
show?
bro?
Wow, who me?
Nigga, Lauryn ain't even been to a Lauryn show.
Wow, she just show up late.
Super late. Remind me of somebody, but we gonna leave that
What's
alone.
your top 5, Gunna?
Yo, what's up with you?
Yo, what's up with you? Man?
This nigga always
Yo,
bugging.
my top 5. My top 5 would be fucking.
Niggas do all that, be having their 5 already.
No, I don't have my 5 already. I don't. I'm mad that she even went to me next though, because I was trying to piggyback off of yours. I can't name mine in a specific order, but this is 5 females.
That's the worst. If it ain't this specific order, we
Because-
need to
because
criticize.
I gotta find.
Right,
I
we gotta
gotta.
criticize this
All
shit.
right, all right. If I could say the number,
I think we all agree on one. Well, Boosie got Kim at 1, but I feel like for the majority of the room, it's hard to argue Nicki.
I
being
think
1.
it's hard to
for
argue
real.
with Nicki at 1. It's hard to argue with Nicki at 1. She has 7 years of no
Nicki
competition.
is, you know what I mean?
But at the same time, you
It's
can't
just I
sit
grew up
here.
with Kim. That's
You
it.
can't
No, for
sit
sure. That's
here
why I'm not mad at
and be like delusional, like she doesn't make good music. Because even now, with the different females that have come out or whatever like that, she still has shown improved that she can still stand in the ring and reign supreme over them. So, yes, Nicki is definitely a bona fide number 1. Number 2.
I think I fucked up.
Number
I'm
2.
gonna tell you where you fucked up. I'm gonna tell you.
Number 2, you could call it recency bias, because I would no, because for real, I would put Cardi here undeniably, but because this young lady has more than one project, and it just looked like she's going up and up from here. Yeah, I gotta put Glorilla number 2, bro.
As number 2?
Number 2 all time,
Right, like, yo.
all time.
Number 2?
Number 2, the shit, nigga, all time.
Look, I
Glow.
would say I ain't mad at it, but
Glow.
right, yeah, right.
You gotta check the proof on that motherfucker, bro.
Cavassier.
Yeah, pass the Cavassier, nigga.
Real shit.
Yes.
Don't pass you no more.
Nah. Glow number 2.
Damn.
Number 3, I would have to say is motherfucking Cardi. You know what I'm saying? My number
Nigga started listening
4.
to female rap in
Yeah,
2015.
yo, yeah.
My number 4 would be Eve. All time.
5th spot better get a little tricky.
Number 5, it is gonna get a little tricky, but my number 5 spot be Lil' Kim.
Wow. Okay. At least Kim made the top 5.
Yeah, Lil' Kim is definitely in
Too
there.
bad.
Bro. Yeah, go.
You wildin'.
Stump a little
Yo, fucking this shit up.
I'm sorry,
yo.
Yeah.
Number 5, I'm gonna go MC.
MC Light at number 5. Okay.
Me?
That's yours. So you telling me at 5% of the year, you put on an MC Light song?
No.
I'm just letting you know that she
No,
can
because this
out-rap
is
a
his
lot
top. This
of
is his
choices.
top 5. Not
You
going
ain't
through
gotta
the
listen
industry.
to him,
You
but-
do, because this is your time. Like, you listen to this person
Let
at
my
one
man
point in
Bam
time.
cook his 5
You
up.
like it.
I think she will cook a lot of them. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You feel
Okay.
me? You
Okay,
can't
light at
leave-
5.
You can't leave a legend out, and because of it,
I mean, you
all
can.
these recent shit that's going on.
I mean, it's
man.
your top 5. You can,
MC
though.
is the reason for all these hoes. You feel me?
Okay.
I could argue that.
Um,
I'm listening.
Mr. Glow at 2. You need to relax. You need to relax. All right.
Yeah,
You need to
Glow.
relax. Number 4.
We gonna see in the next 10.
Doja
I got
Cat.
the Stallion at 4.
The Stallion at 4?
The Stallion is in
yo.
your top 5, and
Yeah,
I'm
Stallion,
crazy.
yo. Meg can
hold
rap,
on.
bro.
Check the proof that's in that shit.
Bro,
Lie, yo.
Meg can rap, bro.
Meg, I kind of, yo.
Shorty can
You're not taking,
bounce.
you're not
bro.
taking Kim out for me.
Shorty can recite, okay?
Don't do it, bro.
Meg can bounce, bro. I'm
Shorty
just
can
saying.
recite.
Nah,
No,
she
Meg
can rap,
can
bro.
bounce.
Shorty can
you know
recite.
my thing with Meg, real quick?
Tripping.
I feel like Meg as the
Remember,
personality,
Party made a lot
the
of
entertainer,
rules.
gets a lot more credit than Meg, the actual artist, the rapper.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel like musically, Meg don't really have much musically. Like, at the start of her career, for sure. Now, though,
Yo, y'all niggas
Nah,
ever listen
She
to
haven't
Shorty?
stood the test of
I'm
time,
not
bro.
agreeing. I'm not
She
agreeing,
haven't stood
Tom.
the
Have
test
y'all
of
listened
time.
to
I'm
her,
not
bro?
agreeing, Tom. Nah,
Yo, I
bro.
can start
I've
throwing
listened
some
to
Meg on
Meg.
right now.
Real
but,
shit.
I've
really
listened to the
can buy it,
bars
bro.
that niggas wrote for
Real
it.
shit.
I've listened to them.
Whoa,
I ain't going
That's the same thing they
You ain't
talk
gonna
about.
do that.
That's
You
the
ain't gonna
same.
do that, Gunna. We
Did you
ain't
have
doing that,
Did
Gunna.
you have
We ain't
Cardi?
doing that.
Did you have Cardi B
We
in your
ain't
top
doing that.
five?
He
Gunna?
Right.
He had three.
We
He
ain't
had
doing
three.
that, Gunna. We ain't
You
doing
got that
that.
3 too?
No, he had at 4. Who
No,
you
I
got?
had
Gunna
Meg
at
at 4.
All right,
They
right.
talking
That's what I'm
about
saying.
Cardi.
Gunna had Cardi at 3.
I had Cardi at 3, yeah.
I might have to put Cardi at 3.
I'm not mad at that. It's hard to argue Cardi where she at.
Nigga, you
Cardi got enough for verses right now.
You got Meg in front of Cardi?
Cardi
No,
had
Cardi's
enough
in
for
front of
verses.
Meg.
Yes.
Cardi's at 3.
Yes.
She got
Meg,
20
you started from the
songs.
5.
I
Bro,
started from the
yes.
5
You
up.
started from 5, all right.
I love Cardi,
Her
right?
album alone is like 12 songs. You put in 8 more feature verses? Yes.
I
We're not counting WAP.
I didn't listen to the album in a while.
The whole album is diamond.
Then
I don't know.
The album went diamond for a reason.
Every song in there is multiple times.
First of all,
platinum.
y'all ain't gonna tell. First of all, that is
We know you super Cardi boy.
Yes.
We know. I'm just letting you know. You might have forgotten.
Okay.
She has,
No,
she has
definitely.
20 plus.
Gotcha. I
I'm
ain't
just letting
mad
you
at
know.
that. I ain't
Flo
mad
got
at
you on
that.
a little lock right now. You forgot.
Yeah, he tripping.
Okay.
But Cardi
okay.
is yes.
Number 2, I got Lauren
Lauren who? London?
Hill, nigga.
Oh, hell. All right.
Mrs. Fuji. What we talking about?
Yeah.
I ruled the world.
Yeah. And then that, and the only reason, right, is because
I love him, baby.
I can't.
Right. It's like,
So like you know how you got like Jordan and Kobe, they like the same player.
Yeah.
So it all depends, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same player. So that's I got Nicki at number 1 because Nicki and Kim is like the same player.
So Kim didn't make it top 5, but
because her and Nicki is like the same player. So if it was like a 2.1 or 1.2,
so you like Kobe over Jordan?
kinda.
All right,
say,
just ask. I was just
Bam is
asking the
definitely
guy.
a
Just
vicious
ask-
Kobe boy.
I was just asking the question.
But Jordan my nigga too, because that's where it all came from. But Kobe, like, yeah, Kobe's my
Yeah, you saw Kobe.
And Tom,
for
you
real.
ain't going
Yeah,
to
you
toss
feel
the question up and ain't going to have your top 5 ready.
I'm off already. I got Nicki at 1, undisputably. Shout out to the Barbs. I know sometimes we ain't have the best relationship, but you know it is what it is.
Right.
2, I gotta go Kim. I mean, it's hard not to go Kim. 3, I got Cardi. 4, I got Eve. 5, I got Missy. Nigga.
Yeah, I swear, yo, this nigga with
This
this
was like
industry.
produced-
Yo, this is like, yo, industry lineup, yo. I swear, dog.
Like if it was like producing and shit like that, I would definitely have Missy top.
Right. I would definitely have her.
Just-
It's just
rapper
hard. It's
alone
hard.
is like-
It's hard
Bruh.
to just. I just pull
Missy's
Missy.
so
I just
well-rounded,
take Missy's
bro.
name in, and every
It
song she
says-
ever did came up. And I'm like,
Missy
it's hard
is
to
just-
just go against that.
It says rapper though.
Greatest.
If we're talking about just rapping ability alone, can't put her in the conversation with these females, bro.
She's on a whole different strategy.
She's in a whole different. She's in a league of her own.
Yeah,
Don't get
for
it
real,
twisted.
she's like a
It's not to
Decepticon or
dismiss her at all. It's not to diminish her talent or whatever the case may be. The fact that you can even put her in the top 10 is
She can do more.
We
She
argue
got
she's top
more
10?
range
Top
than
10,
a
right?
lot of these.
She's definitely
artists.
top 10.
Okay.
She got way more
She's-
range than all of them on
Yeah,
that list.
she got
All of
she
them.
got,
She's in
she
a whole
got
different
too
stratosphere.
much.
All of them.
Sure.
Her range is like unlimited.
It's
So
crazy.
it's like that's why it's like it's hard for me to put her in just this box of being a rapper. But if I just judge off of rapping ability alone, it's hard for me to put her in front of these females who are rap purists. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these females solely rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't
Missy
put you in front of
rap
the
as well.
Kims. I can't put you in front of the Glows. I can't put you in front of the Cardis. I
You
can't
ain't
put you
putting Missy in front of Glow?
for just rapping.
All right.
Rapping.
Look. We've been on this shit
Rapping,
long enough.
bro?
We've been on this shit long
Stop
enough.
it,
We've been on this
stop
shit
it,
long
stop it,
enough,
bro.
yo. I'm sorry. I love Glow, but Missy is over Glow in whatever shape, form, or fashion you trying to
You
put her
fucking
in.
stupid.
But
No, we not.
some of the shit that been trending, going on the social medias have been Mount fucking Rushmores. And I ain't talking about the Mount Rushmore that's in Canada.
Okay.
That's where it's at, right?
I thought it was in like. I thought Mount
It's
Rushmore
not-
was definitely not in Canada.
Mount Rushmore is definitely not in Canada.
Definitely
It's
not
an
Canada.
American staple.
I mean, not in Canada, but ain't this like on like the cusp?
No.
Cusp
no.
of what? I don't even think that
Bro, I
shit
think
is
you
up
should
north
did your
at
research
all.
before that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Mount Rushmore. I've never heard that. That shit is in South Dakota.
All right, well, yeah, that's nowhere near Canada.
Not
But
even up
fuck the
north.
bullshit. Yo, the Mount Rushmores has been trending, man. The Mount Rushmores has been trending of hip hop.
Who never been there?
Mount Rushmores, man. And a few of the Mount Rushmores that caught my eye.
Stop shouting out your school.
That caught my
you
know
Just
what,
future
yeah.
reference. Don't
I
shout
was,
them
being,
out
I
no
was
more.
trying to be funny with that. All right.
I got
Now I try to know, because y'all ain't going to try and say shit on my schools. Like, I ain't learned a lot in Lombard.
Not enough.
In middle school?
Not enough.
Yo, what was you learning in middle? Look, I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Come on, Bam, what?
Finish what you was in.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing, yo. Go aheing, do your thing.
Yeah. We're not even gonna worry about that right now.
Because y'all ain't shot y'all middle schools out, but I shot mine out. But we're going to move along to Mount Rushmores, man. Mount Rushmores, and a lot of hip-hop Mount Rushmores have been going around, and it's 3 that caught my eye that I was like, yo, I got to bring to the pod to see how my guys feel about this Mount Rushmore. And one of the Mount Rushmores was a trap Mount Rushmore. Before I tell y'all who's on the Mount Rushmore, it's 4 of us. Everybody give. If they can put one person on a trap Mount Rushmore, Gunna, who you putting up there? Let's see if we getting it right.
Of course, Jeezy.
Okay, Jeezy. T.I.
I ain't took my shit. I was gonna say take.
I already know. We can skip.
Gotta say
you know where he
Goo-
going.
You gotta say Gua.
You know where he going.
That's
That's
how
where
you
he
gonna,
going.
yo, you can't be talking. You
bad,
taking
my bad,
man.
my
Nah,
bad,
I can't say that. I'm Gucci.
All right,
That's
Gucci.
what I was gonna say.
Well,
You
I would say Boosie, but you know what I mean. But since I saw the list, you know what I mean. I'm gonna say Boosie because I saw the list and I know what the list is. So I say Boosie would have been up there for me. You mean I'd have put Boosie up there as my trap Mount Rushmore, but
Is Boosie trap?
Right.
I was about to ask that.
I don't think he trapped though.
I don't think he's trap, yo.
I think he elementary.
I don't know about
hold
that.
on,
neither.
y'all.
He
Hold on, yo.
he like
Hold
the
on.
Godfather.
He like
of the
street
mumble
gospel
hold
or
on.
something. You feel
niggas.
me?
on,
Yeah,
yo.
like he
Hold
the
on,
Godfather of the mumble niggas.
Not the Boosie.
I don't know about
I
that.
can't say
neither.
shit about nobody nowadays, man.
What
I
you
never
mean the
know.
Godfather of the mumble?
Cross path with niggas and niggas be like, you said this.
I think he like the ghetto music.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right, if that's the case, if I'm not gonna put Boosie in ghetto, if we're gonna put Boosie in ghetto music, then all right, because I saw the list and it's cheating, but he will be up. He's up there, and I will put him in there, and I will say, Gotti, Yo Gotti.
Okay.
Yes, but Mount Rushmore of the trap niggas goes Yo Gotti, T.I., Gucci, and Jeezy. Guys, we hit that shit on the fucking car. I like it was no other way of knocking that shit right up the goddamn park.
Yeah, because who else would you?
Gotti,
Yeah, I
though,
was thinking
I
about
don't
who
know
else.
about Gotti.
Who else we got?
I'm not mad at Gotti.
I'm not mad at Gotti, but top 4. Because Mount Rushmore means you top 4.
Who'd you say, Future?
So who you getting over Gotti?
Right? Who you got over Gotti?
Trap. Yeah. I probably would go with Tom said, yeah, Future.
Future is more trap than Gotti?
I feel like
You're bugging.
I feel like Gotti has been around a lot longer.
Yes, in the trap, nigga. Been in the trap way longer.
That's
yes,
why I'm not mad
in
at
the
it.
trap.
That's why I'm not mad at it.
In the trap. Next Mount Rushmore. Top white rappers. Let's go around the list.
Okay.
Top white rappers going on Mount Rushmore. I don't want to go to Gunna because it's gonna be so easy. Bam. Start with you.
But you know everybody better start with.
I know, right? like
Hey, you know you my favorite white boy, right?
No, shut up.
Come on, nigga.
Yeah, I'm letting Bam get the easy one next. I want to see what you say,
It's
Gunna.
only one white boy to choose.
Bam, number 1.
Definitively.
Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice, nigga. Ice baby, nigga.
I like that one, man. I like that one.
I mean, technically, he is
yo.
the bridge that wound up start. We wouldn't have Tupac if it wasn't for Vanilla Ice.
Come on, yo.
All right, now.
We wouldn't.
Now, come on.
Yo, if you know the story behind it, we wouldn't have
yo.
a Tupac if it wasn't
I
for
don't
You
know
Vanilla
still would
Ice.
have a Tupac regardless.
No.
I don't know the story. Ty, you know
You
the
would
story?
have
never
I Get
heard this
Around
story.
Tupac.
Yeah,
You would have
It's
motherfucking
Tupac though.
What was the niggas he was with? The niggas
Only
with
shit
the
I
dogs
respect
and shit.
Vanilla
The
Ice
group
for
niggas.
the Ninja Turtle
Digital
movie.
Underground. Nigga, Tupac would still be a background dancer if it wasn't for Vanilla Ice.
Nah,
nigga.
it would.
I mean, it's some truth to that, but that's neither here
he
nor
would
there.
have moved on.
Who is your top rapper, Gunna?
For us white boys?
Yes, we already said Eminem.
No, he said
Vanilla
Vanilla
Ice. You said it's a layup.
He's saying Eminem.
Right. You're an easy layup ass nigga, yo. I'm saying Eminem. I'm second. Eminem. Me.
Nigga, the fuck?
Now you go.
Don't matter. Machine Gun Kelly, nigga.
Got him. What you talking about?
The fuck?
Fuck
I
around with
ain't think I
it.
had another white boy. You ain't think I had another white boy on the top? Or
I know niggas missing. I know niggas forgot about. I feel like we forget about him a lot though.
You gonna say? Is you gonna say?
No, let him say it then.
Go ahead,
Let
say
him say
I
it.
feel like we forget about Paul Wall a lot.
Oh, well, okay.
Ah, that ain't who I thought you was
Yeah,
gonna say.
Paul Wall.
Definitely
I
forget
was gonna say,
about Paul Wall.
Mac Miller.
Okay,
I'm not
so-
mad at that, but Paul Wall
Mac
is
Miller.
probably top 3 for me.
All right, Mount Rushmore top rappers goes Eminem, Mac Miller,
Yes.
Paul Wall,
Oh, okay. You must have seen this list, nigga.
I never seen it.
number
I
4.
didn't see
Yo,
it.
number 4.
Vanilla Ice.
Number 4.
That's probably some Macklemore.
No. Russ.
Russ? Oh, my
Is Russ
God.
white? I thought Russ was like.
Hey, yo, that nigga.
Russ white,
I think it's like fucking Palestinian or something. That nigga Aladdin.
Right. That nigga's Arabian Nights. Like, what the fuck?
Yo,
That
that's
nigga got a magical
wow.
carpet, nigga, and a genie. Like, nigga.
All right, so if we take a Russ off, because we all agree with the next 3, who we all gonna put up there to replace Russ, yo?
Not Russ.
You said M, Mac Miller,
Yes. Paul Wall.
Paul Wall. I don't know if Paul Wall should be in the Rushmore.
What?
Sorry. I
What?
don't know if Paul Wall should be in the Rushmore.
What? So name another better white rapper.
Bubba Sparks.
Logic.
Nigga said
Bubba not over Paul Wall. Stop it.
Bubba Sparks.
Come
not
on,
over
bro.
Paul Wall.
Come on, bro. Bubba Sparks is an honorable mention,
Okay.
but
okay.
he's
It's
not.
only about 8 of them.
He's not. Yeah,
So he can be honorable
he's
mention.
not up on the
Logic.
Logic.
Logic is black, bro. He don't count. Logic
You
is
let
black,
him lie to
bro.
you if you want.
His dad is black.
You let him lie to you.
I don't give a fuck
Black,
how
Eminem
white
black.
that nigga look, bro. His dad is black, nigga. That's like saying Patrick Mahomes is white,
I mean,
Oh, yo.
The only white when it's convenient.
bro.
there you go.
Niggas only
Bro,
black when it's convenient.
I never claimed him.
Niggas only black when it's convenient.
Bro,
Yo, the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Doug Williams, nigga.
I mean the second black.
It wasn't him neither. It was Russell Wilson. Like Russell.
All right, the third black.
What is niggas top 5?
Right.
Top 5.
Lakers in 5, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Lakers in 5, nigga. Lakers in 5,
No,
nigga.
Paul Wall definitely up there though. Gunna, stop
So
it.
number 4, real quick. Well, who we putting up there for number 4 then? If it ain't Russ,
I would have to say it's out of motherfucking Machine Gun Kelly.
which is hasn't contributed nothing to the culture, but
But we can't sit here and act like Bull was corny.
I ain't gotta be corny, but they contribute to the
Bull
culture.
was not corny at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
this
think Eminem
last
made it
Mount
hard to
Rushmore is
break
about to
through.
be the big, yo. Who they got on
Machine,
this
you
joint,
got
yo?
Machine Gun Kelly. You got fucking y'all already ruled
Because a
out
lot
Bubba
of people
Sparks.
can be added onto this joint,
Action
yo.
Bronson?
Action Bronson, the fucking food critic, nigga. You got Action Bronson, then you
Action Bronson can be on the Mount Rushmore? Like, that's an honorable mention, but come on, man. No, bro. He's not on the white rapper Mount Rushmore.
Yellow Wolf.
Who?
All right, move
Yellow
on.
Wolf.
Move on.
Let's
Move on. Let's just move on.
What about the boy from Philly? Lil
Stop
Dicky.
Hey, yo.
Lil Dicky can't make Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I ain't even
Hey,
gonna.
yo,
I thought he
what's
was
up
about to
with
say
you?
OT the real.
That's an honorable mention.
I thought he was about to say OT.
OT on the trap round.
Yo, real shit. Yo, OT was just on the fucking Yo, shout out to OT the Real, man. He was just on he was just on Who Project. I think he was just on my man Benny the Butcher Project, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was just on Benny the Butcher Project. Shout out to fucking OT the Real, man, for holding Philly down, man. Real shit. But let's move along to the last but not least Mount Rushmore of hip hop that we all really care about. And I ain't talking about the best goddamn rappers, but you know what's most important is the best mixtape rappers.
Oh, come on. Y'all know where
of
I'm
all
going.
time.
Y'all know where I'm going. Don't even skip me.
You know
I go
what I'm
first.
saying? Like,
I go first.
Tom go first.
We let Tom go first because everybody went first. Tom, who is number one on mixtape rappers?
I wish I had a lighter. I really wish I had a lighter. I'll put it in the mic right now.
Mixtape Weezy.
Come on now.
Nobody better than him.
Come on now.
Bam. Who's number two?
Damn. I don't know. Look, Wayne is my guy.
Well,
Who's number two?
Yes.
Mixtape?
Mixtape. Come on now. Come on now.
This tells if
Yes.
you really was outside.
This lets you know if you was outside or not.
Nigga, you might have still been on the porch. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bam
You might have been
wasn't out.
stoop.
Yeah,
You might
here
have
we
been stoop
go.
kid.
This lets you know.
You might have been stoop
This
kid.
lets you know.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't pick Wayne, nigga. Who is it?
Go so many different ways though.
Wayne ain't end all be all of mixtapes.
Yeah.
Well, what way you go? No, it
You
ain't.
want to say 50 so
No,
bad.
it ain't because he's not even on the
Chill,
front.
bro.
He's not even number
bad.
one. He's not even number one on the Mount Rushmore.
That's what raised me, nigga.
Wayne not even number one on the Mount Rushmore. But that
What?
was a good one. Yes.
He not number one.
He's not even number one.
On the
Yes.
Mount Rushmore.
Don't even
Yes,
engage.
he's not even number
Who the
one.
fuck is
Don't even
he?
engage.
I know.
If it ain't my
Honestly,
guy,
I know.
If it ain't,
I know what he about to say.
If it ain't,
I know
Who
where Boosie going. I know him that well.
Listen, if it ain't who I think it is, then like nigga, they tripping.
Yo, Bam, who you got up there?
Mixtape?
Mixtape wise.
Yo. Bam was too busy listening to NSYNC.
Right, man. This nigga listens too much listening
I'm
to
not mad at
B2K and
NSYNC.
shit,
Right.
man.
I was listening to
He was
B2K
on the
too.
Millennium
Don't
tour.
act like you wasn't, nigga.
I'm
He
gonna
was
say
on that
Future.
millennium.
Not mad at that.
I'm not mad at it.
Not mad at
I'm
that.
not mad at it.
Not mad at
I'm
that
not
at all.
mad at it.
The
I'm not
the
mad at
mixtape
it.
king of this era.
For shit sure. For
This
shit
era.
sure.
Yes.
For
There's
shit
no
sure.
What
argument.
is this era? When people
love
say
Meek.
this era, like
2010
what
and
is
up.
this
I was about to say
era?
2010 and up. 2010 and up. 2010 and
And
up.
I love
yes, for shit sure. Meek,
Thank you,
But
Meek.
Meek predates a lot of that shit.
Meek shit started like
Gunna.
2006.
Who's on the Mount
Come
Rushmore?
on, man. Chit, nigga. Fucking 50, nigga.
Okay.
50.
I ain't mad at y'all statements. I ain't mad at
50.
y'all statements.
Nigga, I
We know where
remember.
you going, bro.
I remember leaving.
What you mean? Yo,
I
ahead. We
remember
know where you
leaving.
going,
yo,
bro.
no, I'ma just say it because
going
of me.
down
I
south.
remember leaving from middle school.
I'ma
I
just
remember
tell you.
leaving. Boosie again. Fuck out of here, nigga.
No, I ain't gonna
This
say
is the one
Boosie.
time he come in
I ain't gonna
handy.
say Boosie. No, I'm not putting Boosie on my mixtape
But no,
Mount
I
Rushmore.
remember leaving from middle school to go get the 50 Cent, like 50 Cent mixtape.
Ooh,
Bro.
I love Gunna. Well, you
Nigga.
wasn't outside.
Bro, I
Come
was
on,
outside.
I wasn't outside for 50
I was
Cent
off
shit.
You
the
wasn't
porch.
outside.
I was
You
outside
wasn't
for Wayne,
outside.
though.
I was skipping
You wasn't
rocks.
yes,
I
but
was
I
all that
respect.
shit.
I respect that. I respect
I
that.
was-
But the Mount Rushmore of mixtapes
Wayne
go.
became the mixtape guy.
The Mount
later.
Rushmore of mixtapes go. Number one.
He ain't number one, but go ahead.
Yes, he is number one.
No, he ain't.
Ooh.
Number one.
Ooh.
Big Bird himself. When he
Should've
come
known-
outside,
you
shit
should've
get
knew he
cold,
was gonna do
nigga. Bird. Gucci.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yes.
I ain't-
Yes.
I ain't-
Yes.
I
Yes,
ain't-
Gunna.
I ain't
Yes,
never-
Gunna. Rock with me, Gunna.
I ain't right.
What
I
you
ain't
mean?
never had a Gucci mixtape a day in my life.
Come
bro.
on,
I ain't
man.
gonna
Come
hold
on, man.
you. I just
Bam.
couldn't fuck with him.
What?
You ain't standing behind that. Gucci is number one.
Is number one? No, Wayne
yes,
is number
it's-
one.
No, it's mixtape.
Yes, Wayne.
Wayne.
Number
yeah.
two.
I might go number two or something.
Number
Gucci.
two, Wayne.
Wow.
Wayne coming at number two.
Did they actually number them, or you just saying from
Yes,
like
I'm
left to
looking.
right?
Yes.
Listen.
Who's in the front?
So you going from left to right?
Yes. Who's number two? Yes.
That don't mean
You know,
that
you
that's
know
one
Mount
and
Rushmore
two.
ain't. You know Mount Rushmore isn't numbered, right? You know it's not in order of face to face to
Yeah.
face. It's just faces.
Well, guess what? We going in order. God damn it! This is how we going.
Heard.
Number three. This is where shit get tricky. This is where the argument about to come in at, guys.
The argument already started.
No, this is where the real.
Because Wayne is
argument-
number one. But go
Now,
ahead.
this is where the real argument come in at, y'all. Please.
Cool.
They got
Jeezy?
this man
Come on.
at number three.
Come on, hurry up.
Currency.
Like Young Money Currency.
I feel like Currency drop a new mixtape every week.
They talking about.
I never heard none of them.
They talking
Tailor
about
made.
talking about Jets, Mr. Jets himself.
Can't tell you what Currency mixtape. Sorry,
I can't tell you. I can't even tell you a name of one of them bitches.
What you mean?
Can't tell you a name of Currency mixtape. Quantity don't always trump quality.
First of all, Currency does drop good mixtapes. Like,
Currency got like 1,000 mixtapes out, yeah.
hey, yo,
Like,
Wiz Khalifa got better mixtapes than him.
I know
Right. Cabin
What-
Fever,
yeah.
fucking Cushion Orange Juice, nigga. What? Two classic ass mixtapes.
Fabulous got better mixtapes.
Currency. Nigga, what?
Soul Tape series.
Yeah.
Currency?
Currency.
Nigga,
Wow.
no.
Who made
They
this?
was
rest-
smoking
There is no
dope.
competitions.
They was smoking dope. Nigga,
Meek,
the
Flamers,
Definitely Meek.
Nigga, DJ Clue.
Mr. Philadelphia,
J. Cole.
DJ fucking Clue.
Friday night, comeback season.
Niggas at DJ Clue. What about my man Drama, yo? We gave
DJ Gangsta Grills. All the Gangsta Grills.
Yeah, bro. Nigga, it's a lot of niggas before this
That's
nigga.
what I say, yo. This
It's a
brother,
lot
yo.
of niggas before this nigga Currency.
And then last but not least,
They
we
want him
all-
to feel good about
we all, I
himself.
think we can agree
He
to
paid
this.
somebody for that spot.
I think
Yeah,
I
something.
think we can agree to this one right here. But last but not least,
Jeezy?
is Future.
Oh, for sure. I'm not arguing for
So hold on, who's they top four? You said
I
so
just-
Wayne,
Wayne,
No,
Gucci,
Gucci.
Future, and
Gucci,
Wayne, Currency, Future.
Get the fuck out
I
of
like
here.
my man. So somebody did the top 15 real quick before you move on. I know you
Okay,
run
top
time.
15.
French Montana at 15.
Get the fuck out
I
of
know
here.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't
I knew it,
mad.
I knew it, I knew it.
Yo, Gunner.
I knew it.
Coke boy,
Yo,
nigga.
Gunner.
I knew it.
Yes. The Mac
knew
with
it.
the
Mac and cheese.
cheeses. Yo, the Mac with the cheese mixtapes was iconic, bro.
So you still on mixtapes though when you
Yeah.
say top 15. Right?
Yes.
Joe Budden at 14. For me.
Look, come on.
For me,
Okay.
Joe is up there.
You know how we fuck with Joe.
Joe was up there for me.
I don't know, like for you, but Mac with the
14.
cheese is actually better than Joe Budden.
Jada Kiss at 13.
Jada is definitely.
Jada,
Yes.
Jada being out of
Jada
the,
should be top
Jada
10.
out of
Lloyd
the top
Banks
10
at
is
12.
wrong.
Lloyd Banks over Jada, and I fuck with Banks.
I fuck with Banks, but he's not over Jada.
Somebody's mixtape.
Yeah, mixtape only.
I don't
Yes,
care.
Jada, yes.
I don't
Some
care.
niggas built their names.
Yes,
niggas
Jada
ain't had a
mixtapes.
commercial success.
The
Yo,
only reason
Jada
why you
mixtapes,
having
bro.
Lloyd Banks up there is because you give him credit for the G Unit mixtapes as well.
I
That's
mean,
the only
if his
reason.
name was on it, and I rapped a verse on it.
Yo,
put my name on
Jada,
it.
but Jada mixtapes, bro.
Big Crit at
Jada
11.
mixtape.
Big Crit?
I'm
Big
not in tune enough.
No, Big Crit got 2.
I'm in tune
Bro,
with Big Crit.
I'm in
No.
tune as well. Big Crook has 2, maybe 3. Maybe 3 iconic mixtapes, bro. Maybe 3. 2
is a
for
lot.
sure.
I
Three
can't
is a
even
lot.
say none of them was iconic.
3 is
Nigga,
a lot.
They was mixtapes. That's it.
Number 10, Yo Gotti.
Yo, shout out to my man Gotti, man.
Number 9, Meek.
Shout out to Meek.
All right.
Number 8, Ross.
Shout out to Ross. Ross has a
Meek?
lot of good mixtapes. Ross has
Meek
a lot of
deserves
good
top 10.
mixtapes.
Ross
has
do
a
the-
lot of good mixtapes.
Ross has a
deserves-
billion mixtapes.
Yes,
Ross
Ross. Yes,
deserves the top 10, but nigga over Meek.
Jada deserves top 10 as well.
I think Meek
I'm sorry.
Meek anything lower than 8 for Meek is fucking highway robbery.
Number 7, Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz not over Meek.
No.
Wiz not over Meek.
Wiz should be in the top 7.
Wiz should be
is
top
top
7,
7.
so he over
Yeah.
Meek.
Yeah.
I would my Philly bias wouldn't put Wiz over Meek, and I feel like
that's
I never
even
liked
my
Wiz
Philly
though. I'll say
bias.
that though. I like Wiz, but I
Bro,
never like.
I
Go
love-
back.
It's like a
I-
Wiz
I-
fanatic. You know what I'm
go
saying?
back.
Like
You know
it's
what?
cool, but
I
rapping
was,
wise,
I was TGOD. I
Go
cannot
back
cap.
to
I
listen-
cannot cap. In my
Teller
Baltimore
Gang.
years, I was TGOD to
Teller
the fucking
Gang.
death. Teller. At one point, I was even smoking
Fucking-
papers, nigga. I was such
Tell-
TGOD.
Teller Gang.
Nigga had me
motherfucking-
smoking papers, man.
Fucking Cabin Fever.
Yes.
And fucking
Cushion
Cushion
Orange
Orange Juice, bro.
It's
Go
more
back
than
to-
that. It's
Yeah,
more
That's
than
more than
that.
that.
More
But
than
those
that,
are 3
but those
legendary.
Taylor all the
ones.
dice.
Taylor All Dice is up there.
Just saying.
Number 6, Currency.
How's Currency number
How-
6
six
and
it
number
be-
3? Hold on. How the fuck this nigga make?
This is a different list. This
Alright,
is a list where they compile all
Alright.
the top 15.
But
Yeah.
Currency shit.
Number
be-
5, somebody else
Currency's
said
getting too much credit, bro. I don't
Fabulous.
know.
Fab, yes, Fab mixtape, man. Like
Fab
mixtape career is better than his.
But he got hits in both sides.
He do, but I'm just saying, his mixtape career is better than his professional, his commercial career.
Fab
to
should
me,
definitely be on a Mount Rushmore.
Number 4, Jeezy.
Yes.
Not for mixtapes. No.
What?
Not for mixtapes. I don't
What?
care. Not
What?
For,
Number
not
3.
for
What?
mixtapes.
What?
No, I don't give a fuck, bro.
No, bro, nigga, his mixtapes had me going to school and getting expelled, nigga.
Nigga, his mixtapes
His
should be.
fucking mixtapes was getting me kicked out of middle school when I was going to Lombard.
Them shit should be called Snow on the Bluff.
talking about his Lombard.
Cause nigga, I don't give a
I
fuck.
told you you wasn't even there.
Number 3, Gucci.
I was there.
Number 3, Gucci.
A 3
Come on,
Gucci.
man. Come
all
on,
right,
man.
that's
Gucci,
rightfully so.
what Gucci mixtape has you done?
Bird, nigga.
And kicked out of high school.
Nigga, Bird, nigga.
All I'm gonna say is William
It was
H.
middle.
Bonney.
Missing high
Nigga.
It was
school.
Niggas
middle,
don't even know
nigga.
who William H. Bonney
Number
is.
2, 50.
Yo,
Rightfully
you had to
so.
be there for that 50 era, bro. You
50
had to literally be
era
there
was
for that
crazy.
50 mixtape era,
Then
bro.
Wayne number 1.
You know what number 1 is, man.
Wayne number 1.
We know what number 1 is, man. Ain't no disputing
Sure.
that man, yo.
Rightfully
The
so.
reason I fell in love with rap, that man right
For
there,
sure.
Lil Wayne, number 1.
That nigga Wayne was crazy.
To be honest, if we gonna
His run was just
before we
crazy.
move along for real to the
Impeccable.
next topic, to be honest, Wayne Wayne do have the best mixtape career of everyone.
Prefix,
Like-
suffix, the drought 1, drought 2, drought 3. No ceilings.
No ceilings.
Sorry for the week.
Wasn't one of them
Sorry
called The
for the
Drought Is
wait.
Over or something?
The
like
drought
that?
is over.
The, what you want to do?
Yo,
We can
yo,
go everywhere.
real shit. Whatever direction you want to go, bro. It's way more iconic mixtapes. But bro, Wayne just have so many iconic mixtapes. But Gucci, you just have to be able to embrace Gucci to understand his impact to the mixtape era as well. Like Gucci mixtape era is impeccable as well, but you just have to embrace it and understand
Dedications.
the music of Gucci. Because his mixtape shit is
Wayne
impeccable as well.
Wayne got, the Wayne era, we still in the Wayne era a little bit.
Nah.
No, we are.
Nah.
Because he's still ain't going, he about to drop
Hold
the
on.
Carter 6.
Go
Get, niggas,
But I just want to say,
He is about to drop the Carter 6.
niggas
in
is
June.
not anticipating that shit.
that's
bro.
niggas
Go
are.
ahead.
And it's probably going to go platinum.
No.
It's
It-
gonna-
platinum, that's okay.
I mean,
That's-
that's like LeBron going 25 points a
That's-
year for the
at
past
40,
yeah,
bro.
40, but
Okay.
he just missed it.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is,
So-
you really had to live through the Wayne era to really understand
Real shit.
and acknowledge
Real
where
shit.
his place in
No,
history.
no.
Hey yo, I
His-
don't
his-
wanna,
his-
I don't wanna, but I'm matter of fact, I ain't
his
even gonna say it.
his influence on today's hip hop is definitely can't be denied. But
'Cause I don't
He is,
wanna-
he is the influence on today's hip hop.
yeah, I guess
But
I gotta
to
honestly
move-
say that. That's why we got a lot of drug babies and all this other weird shit that's out here right now because of fucking Wayne.
to move along in this next topic, we ain't gonna be on too long, but this was something that was when we talking about eras, I feel like when we all sitting in this room, Tom, you're back. I feel like we are in a new era of this podcast. Ever since we can say like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago,
Can't get you out of my system.
a new era has started in this podcast, and Gunna was bringing things to the table that people were, how can I say, he felt where though was criticism, but he wanted to address with the people while we was on the pod.
Okay, I ain't know that's
Not
where it was
Chris, you
going,
ain't
but go on.
feedback.
He said, "Nah, hold on,
This
listen
how
what I
yo-
said.
you know,
Listen
we-
my wordage." He felt whereas though it was criticism. Me and you
Critiques.
said it was feedback.
Feedback, critiques, or to
Because
me,
we are in a new era of this podcast.
Similar.
And Gunna, this is for you to address the people for
Yeah.
us moving forward
Okay.
or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. So this is what I also wanted to like kind of like bring to y'all too as well. You know, just in this new era that we're blessed to be in.
And thank everybody, before we get into the fucking bullshit, thank you to everybody who has tuned in. Because Gunna's about to talk shit. But thank everybody who tuned
How
in
you
for
know I
the
wasn't
past
gonna
2
go over that
weeks.
part, but
Come on,
okay.
man. I am him.
Yeah, you are that guy.
You know what I mean?
You are definitely that guy. Go ahead.
Like, yo, on some real shit,
what
man.
you
I
do.
want to thank everybody who tuned into YouTube because, again, man, we on a new era of this fucking podcast, man. As y'all all can see, we look good, we feel good, we smell good, and we
definitely
looking
smell good,
way
man.
much better in this motherfucking
time
in this
for it. Got the
studio,
room
man.
stinking. Yeah,
And
man.
I want to thank everybody from fucking up to down, left to right, who has locked in and subscribed and has looked at our last couple episodes, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. But Gunna, go ahead, my guy.
Okay. You sure?
Yes. Yes.
All right. No. Just we was getting plenty of feedback. And also want to shout out to the crew today. You know what I mean? Mike behind the cam.
Come on, man.
Even with him not being here, he still made sure that, like, listen, our vision can come to full fruition. Shout out to Rob behind the cam today, man. Appreciate you standing in.
CJ, shout out to you, my guy.
I couldn't even shout out CJ
Well,
by
he
myself.
wasn't done.
Like, I
He
couldn't even
wasn't
get
done.
there. Like, I was there next. CJ, shout out to CJ behind the cam. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that has been putting in work to kind of help our vision come to life. And but with that also, with great power comes great responsibility. And I think people have now put a new set of eyes on us, which also caused some type of which I would call feedback. Some of it has been critiques and different things like that.
For sure.
One of the things that I have gotten feedback on was one of our subjects that we chose to go over, the chicken or the egg.
Okay.
And it was some very powerful thoughts behind that and our stances on those things.
I'm quite sure they wasn't rocking with y'all.
Of course not.
I know. I know.
They was rocking with Boosie, but I ain't even gonna hold you, Boosie. They word on the street, yo, man, people calling you the angry Andrew Tate. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna they calling me Hatfish. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, they calling Bam the handsome guy with the Philly jersey. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like, at least he got the cool name.
Right,
You know what I'm
right. I
saying?
wonder what they're gonna call Tom this week.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Mr. Incognito. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Very low.
you know what I'm saying? But all in all, I wanted to address the feedback because, just to let the people know that the supporters, I don't like to call people fans and different things like that because the true definition of fan is fanatic. I don't think people are fanatics over us, but I think people support us
We
in a
ain't
way.
there yet.
You know what I'm saying? I think people support us in a way that they want to see us grow. And just wanted to let them know, hey, we appreciate all the feedback. Right, wrong, or indifferent, whether if you agree with us on a topic or not, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? One, this is for y'all entertainment, and just kind of wanted to get y'all thoughts on, because I know I'm not the only one that has heard feedback. I'm pretty sure that y'all have heard feedback and different things like that. You know what I mean? Not to divvy on what was being said or whatever the case may be, but just our thought process on the era that we're in and what responsibility do we have to kind of respond to that feedback? You know what I mean? Because even with you last week, there were some things that were critiquing how we look on set. You know,
For sure.
Headphones, different things.
And we
like
definitely
that.
listen to them people.
But also it's like, hey,
and we listen to them people and we feel where as though they were kind of right on that.
some feedback is welcome.
Yes.
And we can react
All
on it.
feedback is welcome.
All feedback is welcome, but how we react to it is always a different thing. Now, going forward, is everything going to be a reactionary thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I just wanted to get y'all guys' ideas on feedbacks and how do you
we're
feel
not the
as though,
NFL.
you need to defend yourself or whether or not or whatever the case may be.
Should have no need to defend yourself on feedback. You know what I'm saying? It's constructive criticism. You take it in. You know what I mean?
Pause.
I mean what I say. There's no homosexual intent behind anything that I'm talking about, right?
Shout out to homosexuals.
I'm cool.
He was using that bisexual lotion, but it's okay.
As far as
It's all right.
me,
Everything
I
is taken
definitely
into consideration.
Yes, there you go. Took it into consideration. I definitely listen to the people. I always listen to see what they saying, how we should better ourselves, make ourselves look better, how we translate to them and things like that. So anytime, again, I get feedback, criticism, whatever we calling it, I take heed to what they are saying.
You never even said anything about like what was the criticism, what was critiqued, or what was the feedback.
I've
really,
glossed
like,
over it because
yeah.
I made mention to like
lost.
people.
I want to know what happened.
So basically, we've had certain not criticism, but feedbacks on
This new era of us.
Just
you said it was specifically on
Nigga screenshot the
wow.
Right, you
Actually,
screenshot,
criticism
right?
that should be on vibrate.
That's
Usually
one of them.
You know,
But
that's
I
the
took
first
my-
thing
I
that
took-
happens
I
when you
took- I
walk
took
through
my,
the threshold. You should be like,
I took my do not disturb off
man,
because we had a
yeah,
guest.
I totally
But
hear
anyway,
you.
but yes,
Yo,
feedback.
But you said
Good
that was
feedback.
off
sir.
of, but
Feedback
that was
and criticism.
But you said off of you say the
Tom
man
said,
in
I
the
ain't no
egg or
damn
whatever.
good,
You never
yo.
said what was the
So
on that
all right,
conversation.
okay. Well, one of the things was, and I'm gonna get to that, but one of the things were how we looked on set. Okay, we kind of took that into consideration with the headphones and different things like that being out or whatever the case may be.
Y'all don't need headphones, yo.
I've been told them that.
Me
I've
and Ben
been told
been
them
on that type of time,
I don't
but
need headphones, yo.
Don't.
somebody likes to listen in. We ain't gonna put it on
Oh,
elbows.
I've been
you
around the
don't
bitch.
need
I done seen a couple
headphones.
things, man. I done been through some
Really
A
things.
lot of
don't need
niggas
it.
like to listen and feel like they in tune with
Hey,
everything.
Boosie, this ain't 2016, bro.
You know what I mean?
Only
He
person that
it's-
honestly need headphones will be the production person. Make sure everyone's vocals
Which
and
is that
everything
guy
is
over
cool.
there.
That's about it. Everybody else don't need
But
it.
this guy over
Irrelevant.
here doesn't
Make it look elementary.
Real right.
Right. So, but that's one of the things that we took into consideration, and we was like, you know what? Yo, okay, outside of intros and maybe listening to a few things or whatever like that, we don't necessarily need them. Cool. Now, they also shed light on certain topics.
Shots.
Like I said, one of the main topics, because they shed light on other topics as well, but one of the main topics was the chicken or the egg. And just our thought process on the chicken or the egg thing, like, you know what I mean? Just questioning, like, our morality standpoint on.
What was like? Just say what was the
We
what was
ain't
the
gonna
feedback?
stay
Like,
on this.
what was
That's
the
what I
actual
said.
thing said?
That's what I'm saying.
I love confrontation.
I'm saying they
had some
question,
great dialogue here,
bro. They question our morality to save the chicken versus saving the egg.
Facts.
I wish I had
They got
that
in me and Bam
person.
ass.
Facts.
I wish we had a person that would actually say something.
You tune in,
I wish
but I
we did
understand.
too.
How is that a morality check
Last week we asked this question
Okay.
about saving the egg? Or
Saving the
chicken
chicken
'cause-
over the egg.
because
The chicken can produce the eggs.
because
And vice
of
versa.
if everybody see, I don't know if you saw, but last week Waka Flocka kind of went viral with he was on a podcast and he said that a question was asked to him if he was in a life-saving incident or whatever the case may be, and if he could only save his
his wife?
kids or his wife, who would he save? And he said he would save his wife over his kids. I chose my kids. They chose their
They
wife.
wife, real red.
And
I chose the wife. I had my reasons.
So
as he scratched his face with the ring.
no,
and shit.
you know, there is no right answer for that though.
It ain't
Right.
no right
Exactly.
answer.
It's a
we
setup.
elaborated
It's a
that on.
setup.
We elaborated
There
on
is
that
no
as
right answer
well.
for that because you can make an argument for both.
Yes.
So it's like it's just like if I say my wife, oh fuck your kids. If I say my kids, it's like, but your wife should come first and everything. So it's like there is no right answer.
no.
So I applaud you guys for answering that because I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm not gonna do it.
My man. My guy.
Tom, like we
Tom
all
been around the
died.
block a few times. Just saying.
He's
Tom been around the
all
block.
died.
He's
yo.
definitely media trained.
Yes, yeah, he been around the block.
Us,
yo.
we don't give a fuck. We want to answer that shit. Listen, I'm saving the fucking chicken so I can make some more eggs.
Right.
But no, seriously though, just with that, just on a surface level though, knowing that like as we grow, we're going to receive critiques, we're going to receive criticism, we're going to receive praises, we're going to receive chime-ins and different things like that. Is all things reactionary, or should we take certain things with a grain of salt?
Isn't that why we're in this?
Thank you.
Exactly. From what standpoint though are you taking?
I think a grain of salt.
I think he was talking to me. Not you.
I think he asked us both.
I
He
did
pointed
kind of
at
point
me, right?
to me,
But it was.
I did this.
He definitely was talking to me.
But
He was going around. You know how you go
around.
The Rushmore. He was going around.
All right.
He just said, "Yo, we done. I'm
I literally did. First down.
But honestly, I think it's what we in it for, right? Not so much like, I wouldn't say so much like controversy, but it's to actually start a conversation, right?
For sure.
And to make people want to tune in to different conversations or different points that we're bringing up.
For sure.
And having people like being able to interact with it, right? And return to what's next on the next episode so they can feel a part of and you know, touch bases on topics that we bring to light. So I think that it's a positive that they're tuning in. It's a positive that we're getting people to actually give their input and opinions, and then things like that. So I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a positive as well, but I say with a grain of salt far as the critique of the podcast, because like you said, and if you are a friend of the pod who has been following us grow and things like that, one of the things like just a little tidbit was removing the headphones. So yes, I feel like we should take it with a grain of salt and understand that these people are trying to help us grow as well. You know what I'm saying? So I accept it and I am here for it. You know what I mean? And again, take it with a grain of salt.
Tom?
I don't know what's going on, what's being said, or what was the whole case and everything like that. But I'm gonna chime in on a standpoint of, I know all y'all personally, you know what I'm saying? Criticism,
and
constructive
also
criticism.
you are someone who has
for sure
who works on and work on
people
a big
probably have talked about you in,
right.
in
So
certain
you
lights
can
and
so
different
you
things.
can actually
how
speak
do
on
you approach it, and do you
there you go.
take certain things into
go.
consideration?
There you go.
Or do you just say fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want to do?
There you go. Just
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's working with removing your ego and actually, like, as we like to say all the time, like, we don't comment watch, we don't know, but there's power in knowing what people are saying about you and wanting to know what it might have been something somebody said. You like, damn, I probably should have did this. You know what I'm saying? Or I probably did say that, or I probably shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that. I feel like you can kind of do both. Like, take heed to some of the things that people are saying, but then it's also like knowing, like, because some people, it's easy to misconstrue and misinterpret certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anybody's getting on here with ill intent for anything or saying something super ignorant that will kind of turn somebody off. So I think a lot of the times, though, people miss that a part of this shit is like content, creating content. So a lot of times we get on here, we can speak to it. I done did a podcast with y'all niggas for 5 years that we get on here and we say a bunch of things. You might not necessarily mean, you might necessarily mean, I don't know, I don't mean it, but we say things for content all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times doing this shit. And it's a thin line in knowing what we really believe and what sometimes we just egg on for the sake of content. You get what I'm saying? Making sure the conversation stays great. And a lot of people, the consumers don't know that though. Like, they don't think that even exists.
For sure.
I know that. I know that firsthand. They don't even know that exists.
They think this is who you really are.
Who you really mean this. You really think
that you stand on.
You really think Gangsta Boo the best rapper of all time, huh? Like, a lot of that exists. You get what I'm saying?
I think that might be real.
No, I'm just saying, like, because they don't know. They don't know. And when you meet these people and talk to them, you know, like, oh, you really don't. And it's part of it is some of the magic and some of the secret to just podcasting in general. But I would say kind of just take heed to some of the criticism, listen to people, because people like being heard. And acknowledge that you hear and see what they saying. But also just know that, I mean, I didn't mean it this way. So I'm kind of going to still do what I want to do, but kind of do it a little bit differently. You get what I'm saying? To where it's like, maybe I can add a disclaimer, or maybe I can go, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things you could do with it. But really though, if I'm being honest, bro, you look on the internet and you look in comment watch, or you look at what replies and everything, you see that a lot of people just clueless. And no disrespect to the people. Because it's fine. Y'all supposed to be clueless. Y'all don't know what goes into preparation and the conversations we have, pre-production and all type of things like that. So y'all part of it is being clueless to not know what goes on. But also knowing that they clueless at the same time.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I said a lot to say that.
Yeah, no. And I want to second that because that's actually exactly where I was going with it. Because sometimes, like, even if we don't quite say it in pre-production or whatever like that, I think because, again, you hinted at we know each other personally. So we kind of know how, like, certain ones are going to react on certain topics or whatever the case may be. And even if they go a direction that we feel like they were going to go on a topic that we didn't expect, it gives us opportunity to be devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, this might not be my real life stance on a certain topic. But to create content, you know what I'm saying, you have a duty to spark a conversation.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So because we have that duty to spark conversation or whatever like that, hey, hate it or love it, you know what I mean, this is where I'm going to go with it. Like, you know what I'm saying, just for the sake of, hey, I want that attitude that you're giving me over the phone or whatever like that, or however you heard it, that's exactly what I did it for you to question, like, where's my morality? Where's my thought process or whatever the case may be?
Where's the fun in it?
If we all agree, what's the point of doing this podcast?
And that's bro. That's exactly what the fuck I said. If
I know what thing or two about podcasting, man.
You have a boring show. You know what I'm saying? You have a boring show. Everybody be like, well, yeah,
Right, how can I turn up if I agree with you guys?
Exactly. And that's why they call you Angry Angel Tate, because I say, a part of the reason why I sometimes shift how I really have to think on certain topics is because I want you to get riled up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
You see, this the shit I'm talking about.
We know Boosie gonna say Gucci number one.
Right.
So for the sake of argument, we gonna put Future there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just for the sake.
Because we know he gonna have some shit to say about it.
Look, Gangsta Boo should be number 25.
We know Brian probably the greatest all time. But for argument, we gonna say Steph.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Bam, definitely gonna say
Steph all day, yo.
Is Kobe this Steph?
30 Curry.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Right, for sure,
then
man.
Jordan, then LeBron.
But
now I know this shit y'all be on, man.
We've been
now
talking.
I know this shit y'all be on in here.
It's not to make people think that, like, it's fake or whatever like that.
Right.
But sometimes it's coming from a standpoint of
No, for sure.
challenging the thought process, because at the same time there's people who really think like this. So let's think as if we're that individual sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's kind of to give y'all a behind the camera thought process of kind of creating content, and that's also dropping some jewels for y'all. So anybody who wants to be a content creator in some sort of whatever like that, hopefully you listen and you took notes to understand, like, hey, sometimes this is what you have to do. You have to be thought-provoking. You have to be provocative. This is how you get the juices flowing.
Now, Gunna, I really appreciate that topic. I didn't know where we was going to go with that topic.
Told you it was gonna be good.
Before you brought that to the table. But before we get out of here, it was one touching topic that we all saw that I feel like we wanted to touch before we leave out of here. And it was this is a sad moment. The LSU's football star.
Yeah. Corinne Lacey.
Yes, thank you for
Kyron Lacey.
Thank you, man. Because in moments like this, I don't want to fuck up names, and I like to be serious. You know, I like to do my shit. You know what I mean? And
it is.
I just opened the app.
Okay.
Like, I don't even know what just happened, but
don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later.
Like, on a serious note, this man took his life.
Yeah.
Because of social media.
No, it's not because of social media.
I mean, he had a lot of things going on in his personal life that affected his pro life, his pro career, and his personal life as well.
A lot of things have been compromised, and when, just like we were just saying, with great power becomes a great responsibility. Dude had he had a lifeline altering talent, like, you know what I'm saying, like a legacy altering talent. Like, you could change the whole perspective of your family's wealth from here on out. And the thing is that you jeopardize that with one hiccup or a mistake. The thing
all it takes is one.
All it takes is one. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Henry Ruggs? Is it Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs, like ex-Henry Ruggs. You know what I'm saying? So Kyron Lacey was involved in a hit and run a few months back, or whatever the case may be. High speed happened to turn into a vehicular homicide. You know, and with that, he was facing a lot of scrutiny, a lot of backlash, as well as possible, jail time, and other different things that comes with those type of.
Jalen Carter just had to, go through the same thing as well.
Jalen Carter's situation is vastly different from this. Vastly different. Jalen Carter was implicated in racing. Those people spun out and crashed on their own. He wasn't driving their vehicle for them. And that's the only thing that, like that, I feel like where sometimes a lot of people try to bring up like a Jalen Carter and try to compare.
What I mean by that is that far as the outcome, like someone passed away.
It's more like Henry Ruggs.
Okay.
It's more like Henry Ruggs, man. And that's the only thing. And Henry Ruggs, we already know how that turned out. You know what I mean? His career's over. He's serving jail time. And, you know what I mean? I'm not sure how many years the young man got, but you pitched your career away.
His pro career.
Basically. You pitched your pro career away. And with this young man, Kyron Lacey, you know, he's been the subject of conversations leading up to all these things. You know what I mean? Start from the celebration, the gun celebrations and different things like that, where it's like, okay, you're doing a little bit too much, calm the fuck down. You know what I mean? Then you go into, okay, cool, the draft is around the corner, and then you have this vehicular incident that shifts everything or whatever like that, as far as like where you're going, where your trajectory. People probably aren't going to take a chance with you because we don't know what your legal issues are going to turn out to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, thankfully, you're in a situation now where these kids are actually getting paid to be student athletes. You know what I'm saying? So do he have a coin? He probably got a little light coin, but it's not nothing that's life-changing. You know what I'm saying? And now you're facing all these different pressures. You don't know where your life is going to end up or whatever the case may be. And you feel like you dropped the ball. And sadly to say that this young man has took his life and results of that. You know what I'm saying? He took his own life and results of that because the seat got too hot.
For sure.
Seat got too hot for him. You know what I mean? And prayers up to his family. You know what I mean? Because that's, you know, we could sit here and say what we would do if we were in that position or whatever like that, how we would handle it. Like, oh, no, I wouldn't have went out like this or whatever like that. But to be in that situation is something totally different. I feel for the young man. You know what I mean? This is one of them things we can't lean on, be like, oh, well, mental health and this and that, whatever, X, Y, and Z. But it's all about, like, hey, like, being a constant voice in somebody's ear when they fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to switch up on you. You know what I'm saying? When you're at the mountaintop, everybody your homie. But when that shit drop, that's who you figure out who really your fucking homie.
For sure, man. And RIP to that young man, yo, because him going out the way like that, man, it's just a sad story, man. And it's a bad way to end the podcast off, but this is episode 230. Tom,
we can end it on a high note.
I appreciate you coming through.
Always.
Appreciate you coming through.
This was a surprise, my guy. Definitely didn't expect for you to show up today. Thank you for coming through. Gunna, man.
We can end it on a high note. Real quick, want to shout out this young man, Joshua, what's this?
Shapiro?
Suddeth. Suddeth. I mean, Suddith. Yeah, so Suddeth.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to this young man.
13-year-old Georgia student who became the youngest person to be accepted into Morehouse College, breaking the previous record set by none other
MLK
than Dr. Martin Luther King.
The biggest.
In 1944, when Martin Luther King was one of the youngest to ever go to a college institution at the age of 16. So him being 13, he breaks it by 3 years. You know what I mean? Shout out to this young man. Shout out to Black Excellence, man. And,
Definitely Black Excellence.
Black Excellence.
It's been another episode of Literally Speaking Podcast with your guys, the official Lit Kings.
Official.
The Lit Kings rebrand. We all here in the building.
Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Subscribe.
Keep on subscribing. We hit our goal, but we want to keep on hitting more goals. It's the Kings, nigga.
Fuck you, Tom.
Okay.